Same sync tube as
Oh,
last session.
right. I have not set it up, but it'll be the same one. It's the same link. We're live on youtube.com
I'm actually gonna open sync
/
this time.
Neat.
at Wolf the Wild.
Neat. All right, who wants to start recapping? Not too much happened. Some things happened.
Shit.
So here's the thing: are we recapping what happened in the last material plane or the
No,
last actual
no.
session?
No, that's happening in game, kinda. We're talking.
Right. Yeah.
We're talking about.
It all started
Yeah.
with me handing over the Wand of Orcus back to Orcus, which may have been a grave mistake. However, we'll figure that out later.
Yeah.
A hammer spawned in my hand with attributes of all of my friends, and it is assumed that Tristani gave it to me. We then proceeded to fight everyone in there, kill all the people that were trying to overtake the throne and usurp the throne. Aoife had a change of heart and joined our sides, even though she was supposed to be the one that gained the most out of this exchange.
From how it sounds.
From how it sounds, yeah. But she had a change of heart. She was like, yeah, we made some new friends along the way. And now she's on our side. And after we killed everyone, Gengu received the cubic gate back from Tristani and said his farewells.
Yes.
And zooted back onto the material plane.
Loaded and goaded.
And then Julep decided to show everyone his cog and put himself back in reverse, back into the Winter Queen's cell. So he's
Show
back into
everyone.
That's one way to phrase it,
Cog.
yeah.
Yeah.
We got a nice setup for another shot series going.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, hell, I have a cubic gate. We can go back.
Dude, I'm fucking in.
Let me show you all my friends I made. Yeah,
I think
that's
that
shit.
pretty much
That
summed
was
it all up.
About
It was
does
pretty heavy on RP the whole time.
Yep.
So, not a lot of action happened. I think if I missed anything, but I don't think so.
The
People
one thing that
died.
yeah, people did die.
Lots
of people died. Lots of people died.
Named people.
Oh, we beheaded everybody.
Yeah, everybody lost their heads. The only other thing that you kind of missed is that when you came back to Material Plane, you spawned into this underground dark cave somewhere that you're not really sure. You see all your friends again, but you also see this giant iron statue had just walked off this pedestal and turned towards your direction, which you see Saoirse and Cormit, which now that I realize is poetic. Those are the first two people you see.
Whoop some ass.
It's super
Cock
poetic.
locked and loaded.
Yeah. So that being said, the first order of business is everybody needs to roll me some
Roll an
initiative.
God damn it.
From one fight to the next.
Hey,
Gengu.
nat 20, baby.
God
Yeah,
damn.
19.
Oh gosh, feels bad, man. Going from a +4 initiative back
Dude.
to +0.
Yeah, dude, I'm
It's
gonna miss the rogues proficiencies.
I'm not.
I had advantage of the 19 and the 20. I think my luck's shot for this session.
Oh, nice. 21.
Dude, heck yeah. Oh, I got NPCs to worry about here. Cormit's got a roll.
That's right.
I forgot about Mr. Cormit. He's around.
And then these are Rango's zombies, right?
Oh yeah, do you still have your zombies with you?
It's yes, those are mine.
Yeah. You worry about those boys. You roll for those boys, all right?
Oh yeah. Okay. Yep.
And
Heck yeah. All right.
we, Corbin and I only saw the one standing on the plaque. Move,
Yes.
right? Okay.
Yes. Yeah. If you remember correctly, you started reading out loud what was being said to Cormit because he's like, hey,
It
what's
was
that
in
say?
Dwarfish, right?
Yeah. And you read it out loud, and as you finished the statement, this seems to be what activated the statue, and
I was
seems
just
to awaken it.
trying to teach my friend Dwarfish. I've been
made-
bamboozled by my own brethren.
You've been
So I
mistaken.
spawned in post all of this, right?
Yes, yeah, you literally spawn into this thing like it's facing this way, and it's like in the midst of turning towards Saoirse and Cormant, who you're like the back of view is to, or their backs are to you. So nobody really knows that you've just appeared.
Right.
Perfect.
All right, so first initiative is Mr. Rango Capolelo. You hear some heavy metal starting to move as you and Ojitai are in the midst
Focused
of
on.
almost figuring this puzzle out. But you hear this like metal moving in the other side of the room, and you turn to see this thing walking off this pedestal and seemingly going straight towards Saoirse and Cormant.
Okay.
It feels good to say those names again.
It did. Yeah, when you just said Rango's full name, I almost got chills. We're back. We're so back.
Okay, so real quick, skeleton blue got a 6, red got a 10 on initiative. Okay, so I hear these sounds. We're turning back.
I'm gonna make it easy. We're just gonna give them both of them are gonna be on 10.
Okay.
They both just take they're a tandem. They're a duo.
Okay. Oh boy. And so they're only there appears to be one opponent currently.
That's what it appears to be.
Okay. We will, we'll start out, in typical Rango fashion. We're gonna be blasting. I would like to know, is there anything environmentally that I can utilize to possibly fuck him up more, like the ceiling of the cave, anything that I could drop on him or anything like that?
The ceiling of the cave is actually everything in here is really well constructed and dug out.
Okay.
As you remember, the doors kind of started this whole thing, and they don't skimp out on their work. You could. These other iron statues that you see seem possibly movable. These, like there's this chest here, they seem movable. The boxes around, if you wanted to move those. Other than that, there's not really too much else going on environmentally.
With DM's permission, I would like to spawn in at the start of my initiative, so no one else. sees me
Yeah,
until I'm
that's totally perfect.
there. Perfect.
Okay. So yeah, in typical Rango fashion, we're just gonna blast.
Yeah, go for it.
We're blasting.
Question.
Mm.
I don't want to fuck this up for you. Do you want me to push him away from you?
You talking to me?
Yep. It would be in this direction.
No. I could, yeah.
Leave him?
Yeah. No, you're good. Good. Do
Okay.
whatever you want.
All right. Then I'm going to have now. Oh wait, never mind. Okay, I'll have a Chuchi lick at a coin.
GG licks.
31 to hit.
Oh yeah, that's gonna hit.
It's gonna be 11 magical force, and then we fire off again.
All right.
21 to hit.
21 hits.
That's gonna be and each of these is 15 feet back.
Okay.
So
12.
on the
15 feet back?
Is it 15? Yeah.
thought it was 10.
It's been a minute. It's
10.
been a minute. Is it 10?
I think so.
Pretty sure it's 10.
I think it is 10.
It is 10. It is 10. 10.
Okay.
Um,
So you're pushing him 20 feet in the direction of the door?
just from
Gate.
me to him is the angle.
So like toward that column.
Yes.
Gotcha. All right.
And then the third blast
Alright.
comes out.
Right now he's been pushed 20 feet, so he's over here. You're hitting this giant metal thing, and like the arcane energy's kind of hitting it, and it's making this loud like gonging noise that hits it, and it's just scraping across stone as it's kind of unwillingly being pushed across.
Okay, and 18 to hit.
18 does not hit.
Okay, we're slowly figuring it out.
Okay.
And then a little shimmer of the wrist and some more blaster coming out.
Okay.
28,
That hits.
8 magical force, 10 feet,
Got it.
30 to hit.
Cool. At this point, he's basically just getting shoved up against this wall.
Mm-hmm.
We'll keep
This
doing
pillar right here. Okay.
it. 10 magical force. And finally, eight magical force.
Amazing.
And then I am going to skadoodle into cover back here.
Could
Alright.
I have
He did
used,
exit your space, so you could have
yeah.
used a reaction, yeah.
I will do that.
Wait,
and,
for an opportunity?
Yeah.
Forced movement
Yeah.
doesn't typically do that.
Okay. Okay. Yep. That checks out.
It's only voluntary movement.
Got it.
Look at you guys educating me.
I only know that because the first campaign that I tried to do, Bull tried to abuse that as well.
I gotcha. Alright. That finishes your turn, I'm assuming?
Yes.
That brings us to Mr. Gengu.
And Gingu's not there? Now Gingu's there after I've
Yeah,
already done this.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, man.
So
Then
you
I'm not
spawn in,
commenting on his entrance.
and you come in and you see the first thing you see is like almost blinding light of flash from the portal, and then from some arcane energy being fired across this dark room that you're in, hitting some object to your right. You're not sure what it is, but your focus immediately is to the backs of Cormit and Sersha, who are slowly turning almost towards you, towards whatever this arcane energy that's been blasted at hit.
Did Sersh move whenever the thing was bumped past him?
No, it all happened really fast. Like, he's like
Mhm.
in the midst of turning towards it.
All right. Well, I emerge from a deep violet portal.
Yep.
And I lay my feet on the ground. And the first thing I see is Corbett.
Yeah.
Cocking
Who
his gun.
yeah, he has this giant gun and he's currently shoving a round into it and cocking it.
Moment. Sersh.
The voices are back again.
So good to see you guys.
And I guess as I'm turning up, like about to be like casting a spell, and then become like hear this on my right, and just kind of like gasp in and turn to see. Okay, yeah, I'm flabbergasted.
I would like to use my action to start a conversation with Sersh.
Okay, yeah.
Fuck.
Sersh, where are we?
I drop Morden's anvil. Can I use a reaction to give him a hug?
Sure.
I hug him. My
No
little,
hugs.
my little dwarven form, going up to like your hip.
All right, I return the hug, and I realize Cormit is cocking his gun. He's ready to lock and load. I look to my left and look to my right and notice these big suits of armor.
Yeah. The only one that you see moving is this one that is turning around from being like, you see this rocks kind of crumbling up from where it was pushed against this pillar, and it is turning around facing you and Sersha and Cormit right now.
All right, I would like to hear it and slightly just turn this way.
Okay.
And, well, it looks like you guys are in quite a peculiar situation.
Animated armor. Animated armor.
End turn.
Right.
Is that
I
your-
guess bonus action, rage.
Nice.
Okay, yeah.
There we go.
Fantastic.
There we go.
All right, Ojitai,
Wait,
that brings us
is
to
there
you.
Fumes, dude.
Rage in
You
a
see-
long time?
Rango start blasting this thing. It
Once.
takes your attention away from the puzzle you were working on. As you see this thing getting pinned up against the wall, you see this giant violet portal open where you see what appears to be Gangu emerge out of it, and then you see, like, as you're about to start whatever you're gonna do, you see him and Saoirse embrace each other. And
Yeah,
this giant iron statue is turning towards them now.
And I crouch down like, Rango, I think I've got. Holy shit! And so it is like over here in this corner, right?
Yeah, all the way over here.
It is not on my screen at all.
It is not.
Oh, that's weird.
Let me
Maybe
try.
a refresh, Drew?
There it is.
Nice.
That was dope. He just kind of walked off.
Walked out
He's
of
been
the
pinned up
door.
against the
Yeah,
wall.
right.
That's
Like,
his
he,
fucking...
he took the
Yeah.
blast. He's like
Yeah.
blasting. He's like
And he walked back out. Yeah,
shaking it
exactly.
off.
Right, 85 foot, you say?
Uh-huh.
Oh, nothing
Uh,
for a level 15 monk, surely, right?
I mean, it isn't. That's easy right now. Gonna spend 1 key point to do a Step of the Wind, take a dash as a bonus action.
Hell yeah.
So I can move a total of 100 foot.
That's
Oh yeah,
insane.
you can. Yeah, in 5 seconds, 6 seconds.
And to see like a bit of air kind of picking up around Ojitai as he basically anime jumps all the way over here.
Ursa's just like squinting his eyes, like, can I see those forms again? But no.
And start taking some swipes at this guy.
Do it.
29 to hit,
Oh yeah.
or oops, one more d8 added onto that. So that's going to be 18 plus 8, 26
Any of
slashing
it?
damage.
Any of it
Ooh.
fire damage? It was all slashing.
It is not. That is
Okay.
slashing.
Okay.
And then another 16 damage of lightning damage.
Holy crap.
Got it.
High level
And-
combat.
Attack number 2. Same thing to hit.
Yep.
And I'm just going to roll all these at once. If it's not resistant to anything.
It is not.
Total of 26 damage. That was really bad.
26 damage to it. All right. As you go in for the second strike, you start to notice the armor is cracking on it. And you can see kind of beyond like where the armor's cracking, there is like some magical energy that seems to be holding and controlling this this suit of armor. It's completely hollow on the inside.
Can I make a perception check, or is that I used up too much of my stuff?
Sure. I mean, you're right up in his face. Yeah, perceive that magic.
just-
What's going on?
I perceive, see if I can figure out what's holding this thing together. 10 total.
Some magic holding it together from an ancient time,
Noted.
apparently.
Magic. That's all I got.
Alrighty.
Of
Uh,
course.
Saoirse,
It's so simple.
Saoirse, it is your turn, my friend.
All right.
You and Gangu just let go of your embrace of each other as you turn back towards the target, the iron suit of armor. You see Ojitai flash past you and just start whacking into this thing.
The crack in the armor.
Yes.
Could I have noticed? Could I roll a perception?
Sure,
to
yeah,
notice the core.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my, that's a 29.
Very nice. It's more than magic. It's super magic.
So
Magical magic.
you know that this type of magic that is holding this together, like if you like dispel magic, it'll basically just make this thing crumble. Like,
Got it.
yeah, and if you had any kind of dispel magic spell, it would finish this thing off instantly.
Ooh, do I have that prepared? Oh my god, I do. No, why? Okay, but that's a 4th level spell. Ugh. No, it's not. Cast it at 3rd. Yeah, why not? Let's give it a shot. I will use Dispel Magic at 3rd level.
All right.
And I think, trying to see if he makes a save. Yes. For each spell... Wait. Choose one creature, object, or magical effect within range. Any spell of 3rd level or lower on the target ends. For each spell of 4th level or higher on the target, make an ability check using your spellcasting ability. The DC equals 10 plus the spell's level. So would it be higher than a 3rd level spell, keeping it animated?
1 second. It is higher than a 3rd level.
Okay. So the DC would be 10 plus the spell's level. So what do I have to beat?
It is a 5th level spell.
Okay. So little D20. Yo. Alright, that is an
Nice.
18 plus 6 for 24.
Very nice.
Very nice. So yeah, you fuck him up. He's dispelled. And so basically you see Saoirse cast a spell. Do you say anything? What do you do? Is it verbal?
It is verbal and semantic. So I think I would clock the arcane core, kind of half spin away from the hug, and like with my left hand reach for and just like touch the hilt of my anvil, you know, as it's my focus now or whatever.
Yeah.
And then you know what? For the voice, I'll say something in Dwarvish.
Heck yeah. Saoirse says something in Dwarvish that none of you guys understand.
I'm actually fluent in Dwarvish.
Gengu,
Uh-oh.
you understand?
Damn it.
He said, what do you say that Gengu understands?
Oh, great armor man, cease.
And with that in Dwarvish tongue, this armor begins to just fall apart. Ojitai, make a deck save for fun.
Great. 17?
Dude, Ojitai kind of combat rolls out of the way of this armor as it starts falling into the place where he was at. And this old iron and like gold and other materials of plating just kind of fall to the ground. This giant hammer smacks the ground and cracks some of the rock underneath. It was extremely heavy. And that will end the initiative and the fight that you guys were just in.
What did I just walk into?
Yeah, I didn't even get to fire a shot again.
Oh, Cormit. Oh, Serge. Oh,
What do you-
Jitai. It's been
You-
so long.
You betrayed us,
Betrayed you.
and now you come back to us.
Oh, Cormit.
Hmm.
If only
I've-
you knew.
Saoirse, I thought sent that assassin to kill you.
Assassin.
Yes.
Wait,
The demon,
oh no.
the
What'd he
demon
say?
man.
Yes. Fucking fantastic.
The demon man.
And Rango.
Holy shit.
You see Rango's flanked by these 2 zombified kobolds.
And
Yeah,
you've
they're
got some
just in
2
tail.
other friends.
And you see another kobold that looks extremely ancient and a little bit. He's got like a cane, and he looks a little bit weird.
Are they friendly?
Oh, did he come with us?
Yeah.
Fuck, I
Oh
forgot.
yeah, it's just more of those ghouls. More bodies, more useful.
The
Fucking
weird-looking
come here,
kobold
Gingu,
kinda-
and then I'm
he
gonna
walks
go
past
in for a
everyone.
hug.
I give him a big ol' hug.
You still got that hammer?
Yeah, about that. We've got some stories to tell. But, look at
that we
this.
do.
I think when he says that, Saoirse would clock that he is not feeling the same sort of dread emanating from the wand, from the anvil and stuff as before. Be like, oh fuck.
That's a
And then I
fucking
hold up
hammer.
on you. And look, a tiny little envelope on top. From Morden.
You do. It's beautiful. And then he goes around his leg again. And then, but in that though, like he does like as he's wrapped around the leg, Gengar, I think you would catch him. I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Yeah.
What are you sorry for?
No. like Serge will give a side, like a not a side eye look, but just kind of like turn toward Corbett. 'Cause
You have nothing to be sorry for.
Cormit?
He didn't betray us, Corbett.
Yes, you did.
No.
Well, I will never forgive myself for leaving you all.
And I will never forgive you either.
Well, Cormit, just know I thought about you the whole way.
Hmm.
How'd you know where to find us?
How are you here?
Well, I just took the cubic gate back, and it just happened to bring me here, I guess. Quite
That is-
confusing, actually.
Incredibly convenient.
At that point, the little tiny weird kobold kind of walks up to Gengar.
Oh
and he
shit.
takes his cane and kind of begins poking him in just different
Excuse me?
spots.
And this is?
This is Hack.
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 Oh.
Yes.
Seems fate
Yes.
brought you back amongst us. Very good. Very good.
Heck is friendly.
Oh, friendly.
Quite
Hack,
smaller than
this
the
is
other
our this is our friend Gingu that I believe we mentioned.
And Hack, how do you know my friends?
We went on an adventure together through time and space. Well, some of us did. And then he kind of looks back towards Rango.
Yeah, I stood watch for their little adventure.
Interesting. Well, I assume we have a lot to talk about, and I need
Where-
some rest.
Where have you been? This whole time.
In a very strange land, I believe the Feywild.
Oh. Oh, I've heard of this place.
Well, if you'd ever want to go, I have a gate to get you there.
Oh, I've been there before. I was just saying I've heard of it before as well.
What the
Interesting
fucking hack?
inquiry. Okay. Well, what are we doing down here?
Chasing
Right
a
now,
lead.
I'm waiting for them to get a move on. We got things to do. And he just kind of walks back over and finds his place back on the steps and sits back down and begins kind of picking like crud out of his toenails.
Could Stursh walk up to one of these other armors and sort of like, are there gaps in the armor? They could look for the
Yeah.
same like
Yeah,
core
you could.
trigger?
Yeah, you could. Yeah. I mean, you don't have to roll anything. You don't see any kind of magic or anything going on
Okay.
inside.
Yes. Jace, a lot to discuss, a lot to debrief, brief. Rango, did you know just how to get anywhere on the puzzle?
We were on to
Okay.
something.
This
And,
puzzle.
You're cutting out.
This puzzle has 6 letters to it, and you can pretty easily spell out Tiamat out of them. Considering where we're at, it seems like a likely answer.
Aye.
And where exactly are we?
Underground.
Not entirely too far from where we left.
What was that cave called?
the cave that he called it Hack called it the dark or the black. Sorry.
No. Above us, the where we went to
You guys were
defeat.
inside.
Yep.
Yaps.
Yeah, what was that cave
Yes.
called?
Yeah.
It was just kind of like a hidden cave underneath, like what looked like barrel mounds.
I'll
Where?
pull out one of my maps and lay it out. Point. He went trying to deal with Yap Yap and his armies. Came up here to the edge of the mountains. Found a cave entrance. Went in there, dealt with Yap Yap. That's where we met Hack. And from there, we've descended further into the caves.
And Tiamat. Is
Haven't-
that still a problem?
Oh yes.
Yeah, we haven't seen or interacted with her in any way since you left.
Only been gone another day, maybe?
Maybe.
Day and a half?
We haven't been out of the cave. It's been kind of hard, but
Yeah.
yeah, seems about right.
How long did things feel like they lasted for you in there, Gingu?
Well, it seemed a mere, I don't know, day and a half.
Oh, fucking daytime. When these boys were coming out, I was sitting outside for days. It had to have fluctuated.
Days.
Yeah, I was when I left Gangu and came back through. When I got back, Rango said it'd been nearly 2 days since he went through, which was mere seconds. I'm just so glad that it popped you out here.
Me too. I'm sure it seemed like a lifetime without me.
I
At least
hardly
felt
noticed.
like a few months.
Well, my journeys there were frivolous and quite crazy. Not quite sure what I got into, or what the result of it all is, or its significance, but I saw Julep.
You're kidding.
Yes.
The little flying guy from Orlo's.
Yep, with his crazy cog.
He's still got it.
Still got it.
So you betrayed us for that little rat
Oh
To
no.
go- to go be friends with him?
No.
Did you
I went
not
there alone.
remember my 2x4 story? I told you.
Yes, I do.
Well, when
And I
you
remember
left,
your squirrels as
Hmm.
well.
yeah, when you left, it felt like you smacked me upside the soul with 2x4, and it plunged into a dark pit.
Well, Cormet, I'm sorry you felt that way. I would like to open my chest and get my Cormet voodoo doll out. But you were with me all along.
Cormid just sits there for a second.
Here,
Mhm.
let's come over here and decide, maybe we want to leave this for the morning. Maybe we sit, get a full brief on both sides.
I'm quite drained.
How much have Ojatai and Sersh explained of that bullshit to Ringo? None of it?
Not much, really.
Not much.
Yeah,
Like, I think we gave you a very brief overview, and that's about it.
right. We hit you with some keywords, some hot words
Right.
that we
Spark
heard.
notes.
Okay.
Yeah, but I think Hack was well, maybe not. I just remember we got into a discussion to move pretty quickly after. Yeah.
Okay.
think some rest to go over everything that's happened. Be very much appreciated.
Yes.
Sorry, I'm here.
I feel like I haven't slept in days.
Wait, have you ever slept?
Strange things happen in the Fae, Ojitai. But for the first time, I dreamt.
What?
Well,
Okay, well, I'm gonna go over here and think about things for a while.
Comet.
Hmm.
I'm sorry you feel that way.
I'm gonna go over here by this light in this corner. I'm just gonna sit down and think about things.
Don't go too far. There's traps everywhere, remember?
No, it's okay.
Rango, you still got a beer for him?
No,
No.
I just need a minute to think about things.
Well, Comet's acting quite strange.
Comet seems upset with you, Gingu. Quite upset. Yeah. And then I'll open up the bag of holding, pull out a couple of brews, and hand them over to Gingu.
Here, I'll go mend this. Comet.
Hmm.
Please accept these as a token of my...
No, but what if it was these that drove us apart? My dependency on these beverages.
Oh my gosh.
Are you saying you don't drink anymore, Comet?
No, I love it.
Well, please, take
But-
these in my name.
Which, just for reference here, is he still wearing the hat that Hack
Oh,
gave
yes.
him?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
This is the first time he's not had it in his mouth drinking. He
And
let go
he's-
to say some words. To
He's got
Cersei.
one of those like hats that had like beer
Straws.
cans on the sides with the straws going down to his mouth.
Yeah. And that is quite a nice hat, Comet.
Mm.
Let me refill you up. There you go.
You know how to make a little grug man happy.
Yes, and when we finally get out of here, we'll have some squirrels on a stick.
Oh. No, don't excite me too much.
And I just pat him on the head and turn around and leave.
And as you turn around, you can hear him just sucking down some fresh brews. He
Wait,
thought
he's
about.
He's
he
got the
thought it-
SpongeBob hat with the...
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
He was number one.
Hey, Werben Jaegerman Jensen.
Yeah, there you
That's
go.
right.
Oh yeah, but what was I saying? Yeah, Ojitai. Yes. For the first time, I guess I wouldn't call it dreaming. It was just pure darkness. And I wasn't idle anymore. And turns out that's when I lost the cubic gate.
You lost it, but you've got it
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, we've got it now. Just a little dilemma along the way.
Oh. We're gonna have to hear more.
And I'm sure we will. Let's sit.
I would like to pull some crates over for sitting.
Yeah. You guys grab some crates and you guys kind of pitch
Get
around
comfy.
the fire here. Cormet is pretty lawn chaired out over by where he's at. Well, it looks like you guys might be here a while, so I'm gonna go up here.
The DM's way of getting all out of conversation.
Oh, I'm listening.
I am going to reposition myself around the fire and keep an eye on Hack as well.
So, Tell me about these little fellas that are following us now.
Right. So Hack.
What a name.
We met Hack in the cave that's connected to this one that we originally went into after speaking with the Dragon Elders when we all got back from the Fae. That conversation didn't go exactly as planned. I kind of look at Rango and Ojitai. From what we gather, it seems like, and with all due respect, Ojitai, it seems like the elders of the Okandi were just as clueless about how to deal with Tiamat as we were at the time. They weren't prepared. They seemed frightened.
So the danger still looms over us.
Indeed. We still haven't received any word back about. Oh crap! Gosh darn it! I knew I was gonna do that. The red dragon starts with an R.
You were gonna do what, Sush?
We asked Madresh
What's his
to
name?
continue research.
Yes, that's right. And then we haven't heard anything about the fate of Ramos.
Mm-hmm.
They had not. When we talked to them, they had not heard from him.
So,
But
even our strongest allies can't help us with the darkest evil.
they can, and they say they will. Madresh, that Ojitai knows, is going to continue to research and dive through the tomes. But it seems, well,
Gingu, are you familiar with the victor being the one that writes history?
Yeah, I assume, yes. If you're dead, you can't be writing anything.
Well, it seems like the elders, and the whole idea of, us using Bahamut to rid the world of Tiamat, those teachings may not be entirely true. And I'll be honest, these two know a bit more about it than I do, it would seem, from their time with Hack and the adventure through time and space.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Let's take it
right,
slow.
right. So we went into the cave with a plan. We were all pretty much either invisible or disguised. Rango deceived the initial guard to let him, followed by us, unseen, to Yap Yap. Things broke out there. We all ended up being okay, but in the result of that battle, Hack remained, as well as Yap Yap, who was just knocked unconscious at the time. Hack said that he could help us stay hidden from the rest of the troops in the cave, but then eventually offered us the only way I can really put it, Gengu, is a vision quest of sorts.
Like
he
a
offered,
dream.
yeah, it felt a lot like a dream. At times, more of a fever dream. But
Tell me more.
well, he had us sit around a fire, and he brewed some tea. Was it tea?
It was tea.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you called it tea.
Yeah, he brewed some tea and offered it to the three of us, or four of us, I guess.
And you
No.
drank this unknown liquid. You weren't
I
afraid of
grin.
poison.
Ojitai and I, after a series of glances and reads on what Hack was doing, we allotted to trust him. He appeared to drink the tea the same as us. And the rest, I mean, we tumbled into a. I mean, it's the highest I've ever been, Gango. I mean, but yeah, he was kind of a guide.
On a spiritual journey.
Yeah,
Yes.
And where
we-
was the destination?
um,
Destination was knowledge of our situation.
yeah. At one point,
Uh,
we kind of just all turned to white. And then we heard a voice. He'll start to look at Ojitai.
Angu, I don't know how much has been explained with the situation of these gods, Bahamut and Tiamat. But the common belief was that they were effectively brother and sister. But to have a brother and sister, there's also a parent god that seems to have almost been lost to time. This is Io.
Brother and sister like you and I.
Just gonna kind of angle my head at that and like
I don't think
Sure.
I've ever heard of a brother and sister.
siblings.
Siblings. I don't think I've ever heard of that either. All I know is
Almost.
friends.
Most doing heartbeat. And who were forged of the same source.
I see. So two dragons from the same source.
Yes. And
Yeah.
I'm picking up what you're putting down, Ojitai.
and his brother and sister, they feuded as often siblings do. And through their feuding, I forgot the name.
Borel.
Borel. Yes. Their other sister, Vorel,
The eldest.
yes, the eldest and supposedly most beautiful of the three, was ended up being killed. The common belief was that Tiamat was responsible for it. To be honest, we don't know who it was.
Now,
But
why would two from the same source enter a feud? Harpy and I would never get in a feud.
Jealousy.
I don't understand. Jealousy.
jealousy was a big part of it.
And I say that kind of with a questioning look towards Ojitai, because I mean, like, I don't think that part had been explained even to me, right?
Mm-mm.
I don't think so. But for crimes of their feud and the loss of their brother, they were both banished from this mortal realm. I don't think it was stated, just out of character, where Bahamut was sent to.
The celestial
Just where
plane.
Tiamat was.
Okay.
Yes, the celestial plane. Yeah.
Bahamut was sent to the celestial plane, while Tiamat was sent to the Hells. Over time, their kind of followers were able to do something similar to now and brought Tiamat back. Followers of both sides waged war here in Branacor before it was Branacor. They caused a lot of death, a lot of destruction. And it was common belief that followers of Bahamut were the ones that got rid of Tiamat from this realm. Now we know that isn't necessarily the case. It was followers of Io looking to end the bloodshed on both sides.
And was it
There was
he who banished the two?
Io? Yes.
wasn't yeah. There was one that was chosen with 5 other guardians, and their task was to wish away Tiamat. They went to what's now known as the Tomb of Tiamat, up to the far north, used this wish to send her away. That was thousands of years ago. But over time, Ori was lost with the followers of Io as they were killed off, run out, gotten rid of by both sides.
It seemed that, in a weird twist of fate, unfortunate twist of fate, they followers of Io began to be persecuted by both followers of Tiamat and Bahamut alike. And according to Hack, he might be the last one.
How attentive has Hack been this whole time?
Have you been how well of an eye have you been keeping?
Just
on?
glancing over every now and then.
I've definitely been
Uh,
actively looking at him.
It's kind of hard to tell because he's kind of just like picking at his nails and kind of looking around. But I mean, you guys know Hack a little
Yeah.
bit, so
The last follower of Io.
Yes.
And
Well,
is he trying to gain more? Are you all followers of Io now?
no. But we may have to believe the same way they did in order to, bring peace back to Branaclaw. If our directive, if our mission is still to rid Tiamat of this plane and send her back to the Nine Hells, this has been our best shot. So we may not be followers, but we may choose to believe. We're kind of still in the early stages. It's been hours since we came out of the trip, so we came here under Hack's information of something called the Black Hollow. We were told it was a gateway to an underground system that sprawls throughout beneath Branacor. We haven't gotten there, but we believe this
Just on the other side of this gate.
yeah, we believe this might be it. And Rango used an ability, saw what the last time Yep was here. Is that right? He interacted with some green dragonborn. We're still trying to piece it together, but back to Io, he spoke to us, Gengar. He
Well,
spoke to.
Sesh,
he spoke to Ojitai, and it felt, and now like Search is like starting to like get a little nervous energy. It felt exactly like it does when I've spoken with Moid. It was him. It was an ancient, just being of power, knowledge. I'm not sure. It's just
Well, Serge, lest you not forget, I was not a follower of Morden, but it took mere days for me to see his existence, and you brought that to me. Maybe Hack is bringing the same to us.
I hadn't thought about that. Thanks, Kingu. Yeah. No, it seems like what we're supposed to be doing. As Ojitai said, that there was talk of a chosen one who Io said he did not select, but well, let me shit. Like, just actually trying to figure it out, and then he goes, Io expressed to us that he is a guardian of fate, that he cannot directly change it or alter it, but protects it. And I'm kind of glancing at Ojitai for a little bit of confirmation, and or he 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 exists with it and oversees it.
Almost, yeah, guides it in the path that it must head.
Well,
So
aren't we all just the protectors of our own fate?
of what we can control. And so I think he seemed to know that one would rise up to be this chosen one, but he did not pick who it was, and he was clear in saying that it was of someone of no consequence. It was a commoner, someone who was not involved in the grand politics of their region, of this world, and just someone who saw something that they didn't think was right and took a chance and tried to make it so.
You're
And
being rather cryptic, Serge.
yeah,
This
yeah,
is as
because
solid of information as we've been given.
it was Hack. Maybe he'll join us. Kind of glance up at him again. He's still just picking his toes. Still just over there, just chilling.
Yeah,
Is he the
he's
chosen one.
He kind of glances up towards you and he sees you and he kind of like.
Yeah, that's perfect. No, he claims he's not, but he's very cryptic himself. He seems to have more information than he's told us, but he also seems devoted to protect it. Not as aggressive or anything. He's a cheeky bastard, Gengo. He really is. But he seems to believe that we were meant to go on that. We were meant to be told all this, and maybe something will come out of it. But I guess from a logistical standpoint, that chosen one, he made it to the Tomb of Tiamat, as Ojitai said. They made the wish. He had 5 guardians with him, and it was told to us that only 2 of those 5 survived the journey to the top. And as a part of making the wish, the chosen one understood that it would end him, both his physical life, but it was also sort of said to us, maybe his soul. It would cost him everything to do it. And he did it.
That is quite terrifying,
It's fucking maddening.
and quite a valiant choice to make.
But that, I mean, we weren't given much. It was the one thing that has stood out to us that we know to be true. Both Io said it, and Hack has sort of in his way echoed it. We, the four of us, have journeyed, met, adventured. We have crossed paths with the Chosen One. The one that perhaps will repeat history. And we don't know what that means. We have guesses. But we seem to be in it now. It's
Was it 5+1?
yeah, I think so.
Yes.
5 guardians, 1 chosen one.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then yeah, the two guardians remained. But that's kind of where we're at. Yeah, Yap Yap's dead now. We haven't heard from the elders. And
And
we're just kind of pulling this thread of the Black Hollow, and we seem to be maybe flying under Tiamat's nose right now. I'm not sure.
And you're told it all starts here.
We're told with the information we have now, we should start here.
Very well.
It's possible that we could find more information on the true history in the Black Hollow. Is that correct?
I think so, yep.
And considering what we do know, it sounds like, and Gingu, I'm kind of in your shoes, they've only told me a bit. This is more enlightening. It sounds like the parts needed are 1, a person, the chosen one. 5 guardians. And
It's only 4 of us.
and
Makes 5.
a wish. But
Wish.
was it? Well, you guys didn't go into detail about the wish, did you? Did Io go into detail that the wish was like unique or whatever?
Not just any wish spell would do. It have to
Yeah.
be something extraordinarily powerful, even on that scale.
Was it told us that it was within a ring?
Yes.
The Chosen One had a ring that had the capability of it?
Yeah, that was said.
So
Yeah.
the guardians, the chosen one, the wish, and the location being the tomb, and that ought to do the trick. There are 5 of us. Sure we can find the tomb.
And find the so-called chosen one.
We've yet to find the chosen one. Well, we must re-find them anyways. And the wish, I mean, we have a scroll. However, it's unusable by any of us, correct?
I can't cast it. But the other thing that was explicitly said was that Rango, Ojitai, nor myself, we're not it. We're not the chosen ones.
So call it.
Perhaps. Your guess is as good as ours.
And only 2 of us will make it out.
That's
That's
how
what
it happened in the
story of
past.
The past was.
Well, if I
You
know
don't
anything
know-
about the past, it repeats itself.
Well, if that's the case, we'll do our damnedest to write a different story.
Serge, I hope it's you and I that make it out. No offense, guys.
Praise Morden.
Yeah, no, I understand.
There's Morden, Hammerbun.
Well,
The
that's...
flame starts to go out. I dip my hammer in it to relight it.
Yeah. Do you have any questions? I'm sure we've left a lot out. It's just been a lot to process in the last half a day.
That is a lot to process, especially in a mere 5 minutes. I'm gonna need some rest.
Does any of that ring any bells with the information that you've taken in, read, seen? Anything with Orlo? Do these names mean anything? Io, Vorel, Bahamut?
Nothing.
Yeah,
The only names I know are the people I've met along the way. Starting with Orlo. And then I'm pretty sure the second name was yours, Serge. And the third, Rango, Ojitai. And then Cormit. Oh, and Moonshine.
You met Kankins before, Cormit. You know, I mean,
There's
I
a couple
forgot about
between there.
Kankins.
there were a lot more names, probably, as well, but
A lot of people cross my path.
Linger.
I choose to remember who I choose to remember.
the sentiment is clear. What of the wand, Gingu? Do you...
Yes, about the wand. It is no longer in my possession.
Whose possession might it be in?
I guess I shall start from the beginning. So I got dropped off in the Fey realm. And
As did we all.
yes, and you all decided to leave, which I completely understand. I will never hold any animosity against you for leaving me, and I will always regret leaving you guys. But, alas, my travels led me through some strange endeavors to a pond where I witnessed some murders. Seemed completely irrelevant. Some doings outside of my cause. And then I was put into a cave and I experienced deep rest for the first time. Complete darkness. I find it quite strange that, Serge, you mentioned you entered a state of complete light while I entered a stage of complete darkness. And when I awoke, we had to go to the Autumn Queen's castle with some strange friends I've met along the way. You remember Julep? Julep was there, and he had this strange blue gooey figure with him named Gooby. He could turn into an ox, a T-Rex, a bird, a plane. Many things.
What was the last one?
A plane.
What is a plane? Is that like a
Material plane?
wagon, like a wagon with wings?
He
Like a
could
flat-
polymorph into an entire realm of existence. Is that what
Like a flat surface,
you-
like a plane.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
That is impressive.
That is.
Yes. Oh, if only you saw whenever swords would go down on him, he would split in two and then refuse and it would miss him completely. It was fascinating. Wish I could learn that myself.
That sounds like Gooby might be the strangest thing we've ever seen.
It was definitely the strangest thing I've ever seen. You should have seen him as a T-Rex.
A T-Rex.
Yes. A Tyrannosaurus Rex. I didn't know what it was either until I saw it. Big old bird-looking reptile. Like the dragon we saw in the river. But
So
it stood up on two legs.
You saw combat while you were there.
Plenty of combat. Plenty of it. I saw a guy take about 60 stab wounds to the chest. But that leads me to the Autumn Queen.
He was in London.
A beautiful place. Overgrown, moss everywhere. Giant trees, the biggest I've ever seen. And there have been murders. People have been one by one picking off the royal house. There seemed to be a coup of some sort. So, Gooby, Julep, and I were all, I guess, the private investigators. I don't know why they chose to trust us, but I guess because we were mere outsiders without bias, but beyond the point. So we investigated these murders. Ruby could speak to trees, which I found quite strange. And so much happened. Where should I start? Oh, the fungus. You ever heard of a fungus that reanimates the dead?
No.
Yeah, well, it exists. And dead.
That's fascinatingly terrifying.
Mostly
Yes.
terrifying, yeah.
Yes. The dead were rising up and became rabid. So we got rid of some fungus. Got to the bottom of it. Found a knife in the bottom of the water. And tracked it down to one fool. And this fool was just part of a larger group. A group who also had one of our companions in it. Her name was Aoife. Does that name ring a bell to you all?
No.
It does.
She said she's from here.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Material plane.
Hmm.
But she could shapeshift into anything. I still don't quite trust that that's
He was
a
a
true
changeling.
call. Yes,
Oh shit, what was that?
but
Wow.
she was in on it all along. She was with us the entire investigation and was in on it all along. She's part of this grand coup. And
He was trying to topple the throne?
it seemed like it. It seemed like they were trying to get rid of the Autumn Queen and replace everybody. But then when we were close to a lead, when we thought we were actually getting the engines turning, I saw something. I saw Harpy.
The Fae.
In the Fae. So I followed him down into the cellar, this giant cellar, flooded with water. But then it wasn't Harpy. It simply mutated into a beast, a demon, if you will. And there were several of them surrounding us. And the next thing I know, Orcus is there.
A slight tilt of the head towards Serge.
I'm looking at the ground.
Same. Me side eye at Saoirse.
Like I have a gut, like instinctual turn, and then I turn back very quickly.
Serge?
Yeah.
I'm picking up on some context clues here. You care to tell me why Orcus was there?
So remember when I said I'm sorry?
I mean, several times.
There's really no easier way to say it, Gengu, so I'll just will. I was sad, angry, confused
What's new, Serge? Get to the point.
when you decided to stay the Fae. I didn't process those feelings very well. I projected them, and I made a mistake. I'm so very glad that it seems to have ended this way, but we were greeted in a bombastic way by a, cu- not courier would be the right Ryan, what would you call him?
A I mean, courier is okay. He delivered a message.
Okay,
An envoy.
envoy. There we go.
Envoy, that's a good one.
Of Orcus. He
Wait,
came.
he saw you too.
Not Orcus himself, but they came from the ground. He had a big production. It was a whole musical number. It seemed like he worked on it for a long time. To be fair, I mean, he executed it flawlessly. But the gist of it was
The only fiend with a band. Made that part very clear.
only fiend with a band. He inquired about you, and in a moment of weakness, to be quite frank with you, Genku, I wasn't even thinking. I told them that you were in the Fae. And I don't want to hide that from you. I'm sorry. I regret it. But I'm glad that...
Now, sirs, hold your regrets. As Morden says, all things happen for a reason. And that reason brought me back here. Now I know how Orcus found me so easily. I found it quite strange that he found me in the middle of a cellar. Almost instantaneously.
That does seem convenient.
And very convenient. Needless to say, Orcus has his wand back. And I'm afraid we might be in much larger trouble now.
Well,
Did he
or
threaten you?
much less. I
He
mean,
didn't quite threaten me. But his stature alone threatened me.
We-
And,
we weren't in much danger of Orcus until you got the wand.
yes, danger follows me everywhere, Rango.
Perhaps now that it's out of your hands, the danger of Orcus is also no longer there.
One less god that we're on the wrong side of right now.
Could be the case, yes. I didn't
mean-
see it that way.
If anything, he should owe you a favor.
That's what I'm saying.
So
But-
the usurpers, the crew, what was their reaction to Orcus being that they were there to overthrow the throne and Orcus appears? Or they must have been terrified.
Well, that's where it got strange. They all seemed to be on his side.
Oh.
And Aoife in particular. Said that she had some sort of pact with Orcus. Some sort of power as a reward for this usurp. I still don't quite understand why you would make a pact with something so evil. But in the end, I'm getting ahead of myself. I handed over the wand willingly. He shared some words with Aoife. And then he left. And then it seemed as if Aoife had a change of heart.
What were
And-
the words then? If she pivoted so suddenly.
Well, I don't think it was his words that made her pivot. I think it had something to do with the journey along the way. We had a conversation before we left, and it seemed that I was a catalyst in that. But she helped us fight off all the usurpers. We beheaded all of them. He'd be proud of us. And then Tristani. I forgot to mention Tristani. What a mysterious figure. Do you all know Tristani?
Can I history check Tristani?
You hear from way in the back.
Oh,
You hear Hack
fuck.
kind of pipe up.
Dude, I didn't even think about that.
Oh, you talked to Tristani.
Oh, fuck.
I did.
It's been so long since I've spoken to her. Is she doing well?
Seems to be doing just fine.
Good.
But upon
Right.
handing over my wand to Orcus, she gave me this. And I just show the hammer.
He kind of like stands up and like starts walking with this cane, and then he kind of like does this weird like he kind of like almost does like a monkey walk when he gets to the edge and kind of like gets down like on all fours almost and does this like weird scaling of like the wall here to get down it, and then kind of creeps over to it and kind of gets real close to it with his face and just kind of looks it up and down.
Fused to my hand.
I think Saoirse's eyes will kind of welt up.
Can
It's it's beautiful. The craftsmanship, and then he'll get close to.
The anvil on top. The gold spirals up it, signifying the gold bringers. It's as if it were made for me.
can I history check Tristani?
Yeah, go for it.
Could I religion
5.
Tristani? I don't know if that would
Sure.
make a difference. Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
Being of the Fae, would I have any idea? Like, that's a big enough name, right? That's a big enough name drop.
You
Hurt with a 5.
Crank the soldier boy. it-
Well played.
would you roll?
I rolled a 5, but it's a big name drop, right?
Doesn't ring a bell.
Yeah, but you were kind of raised in mommy and daddy's house where gold was all that mattered,
Damn.
and not
Yeah,
the Feywild.
Okay.
I hit up that nat 1 on religion. So
That would be like Snoop Dogg's grandchildren, like being like, "I'm from the hood." It's like, no, your grandfather was.
so funny.
You don't know any of his friends.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
so good.
The analogy
Yeah.
definitely makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the most peculiar thing of it all is, before she left, she threw me the cubic gate.
She had the cubic gate.
Yes. I forgot to mention, I checked my chest the day after and it wasn't there.
The day
After the cave, because I wanted to come back to you guys. I was yearning to get back to you guys. I didn't want to be with Julep and Gooby any longer. I wanted to be with Sersh, Rango, and Ojatai.
Hack kind of starts poking you in the chest with this cane. Seems like fate agreed. And then he takes his cane and goes back up the steps. And
Wait, hack. What do you mean?
mean what?
That fate would have it that Gengu has this hammer. You throw around the word fate right now. We're all on edge. Fate is a
There's little
fate is a
extra
very
weight
very
right now.
big word. You said it. You said it. What do you mean?
Well, it's kind of like fate is like how I said something kind of cryptic just now, and you got all inquisitive. It's like fate. And then he turns and he begins walking back up the stairs.
So you see Gengu. What we've been. He's I believe him to be an incredible asset and hopefully an ally. Still working that out. But every time he opens his mouth, we leave it a little more educated, but also more bewildered. It's a strange feeling.
Yes.
You
Well,
have
if he
one
gets
answer
us
and two more questions.
Tristani, tell us more. She's a figure. She's a big
Well,
part.
she's more than a figure. She's a beautiful woman. Fireflies surround her everywhere she goes, and she seems
He described. Sorry,
Youthful.
I'm sorry, I interrupted. Was she described as like a fae, like elf, or is she?
I think so. Blonde
Oh.
hair.
Okay. Gotcha.
And she seemed youthful. Like she's been young her entire life. But everyone in the Fae regarded her as the highest excellency. Even the queen stepped over for her.
Oh.
They
So
made
she's
such a big deal that she was coming to town. And I found it so weird that she hasn't come for as long as they can remember. And the day that I'm in town, she decides to show up. And that same day, Orcus comes to me. And that same day, I get this hammer. And she also returns the cubic gate to me. It's all quite strange. It's a bunch of puzzle pieces. I get one answer and have more than 2 questions coming back. But that's what wraps up my story. Got the cubic gate and got back here as soon as I could. Sorry it couldn't have been
And
sooner.
so that was just moments ago.
Oh yeah, a mere 15 minutes.
What became of Julep, Gooby, Aoife?
Well, when I left, they were all still there.
And you said Orcus. What happened to Orcus?
Yeah, Orcus got his wand and disappeared.
Gotcha.
Said something along the lines of Aoife gaining power. It was also quite cryptic. I wasn't much paying attention because I was so thrown off that Aoife was a traitor.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Yum.
That concludes my story.
Holy shit.
Right. Well, we're all on the same page now.
So it can't be a coincidence. I mean, Gangu's right. He's in the Fae for what? Less than 2 days? And while he's there, he's mixing with the like of some great Fae being of status, gifting him a gorgeous weapon? I mean, I'm just spitballing here, but, you know, we may all be thinking it, but, like, could Gangu be him?
Be who, Serge?
What was the exact
Reclaim
verbiage?
it.
The chosen one.
And I'm taken aback. No, surely not.
That humility right there, Gengu. I mean, that's what we were told about.
I don't know whether it's humility or ignorance.
Perhaps. And I could be wrong. But, like I just said to Hack, any mention of fate or coincidence, happenstance, it's just, like Ojitai said, it carries a lot more weight right now. It cannot be a coincidence that Tristani shows up in the Autumn Queen's court for the first time in God knows how long, and Gangu's there. And she has this, what sounds to be a pretty personal interaction with him. And Hack knows her, for Christ's sake. Christ. Who the fuck's Christ? For Morden's sake. And that's no coincidence. He's gonna have to tell us more on that. Surely.
I did find it odd how she didn't participate in combat.
Rave. DM Rave. DM Rave.
She just stood afar, staring at me.
You spoke with her, though.
On several occasions, yes.
Did she speak with you before you left? You said she gave you the cubic gate.
Yes.
How'd that go?
She pretty much just said that I was missing something, and then threw it over her shoulder. We didn't speak much, but it seemed like her actions speak enough.
I take out the wish scroll.
Okay.
I walk a bit closer to Gengu's hammer.
Okay.
Does the scroll remain just as it is?
Yep.
Fuck it, it was worth a shot. Sorry, just trying to tuck it back away.
Have you tried Cormit?
How so?
He could be the chosen one.
Oh, that's actually a good point. Did Hex did Hex say anything about Cormit?
Ringo
I
laughs.
don't remember. Right. Huh?
That was one.
Not one. Okay, yeah. I thought it was explicitly said. I just wanted to
I
make sure.
think he made a comment of like all of us here.
Right.
Gotcha.
Yeah, Hex said more of the same that he did about us. Of course, we're just taking his word for it, but I think Ojitai and I's experience with Io kind of confirmed it.
Well, Serge, I don't know what's going on. But if we don't do something, we're all dead.
Too right.
Whoever this chosen one is, fate will bring them to us.
Ojutai will just kind of chuckle at that of basically what Hack was telling us. We believe that we'll find the chosen one, then we'll find them.
Matter of faith.
Matter of faith. Praise Moradin.
Will?
I apologize, but this is quite a lot of information dumped on me. And I feel like I need some rest.
I think we all could use some.
You hear Cormit snoring across the cave.
Oh, someone's beat us to it.
Yeah. Let's pack it in for a few hours and we'll revisit the dials tomorrow.
What time is it?
Oh yeah, we have no clue.
We're in a cave.
We've been underground for what, a day?
It's not
Yeah.
been it's not been a day, right?
I think we did
We-
talk about this.
We
Last time.
Fortnite
Yeah.
dived
It-
down
it
to the
took-
cave, and then we went into the cave, and then
Yeah.
we fought,
I remember it.
and then you had a
taking
vision
hours
quest.
to get
Yeah.
from like
The-
vision
the-
quest to here, though.
Oh,
the
did it?
journey, Yeah, the journey. The vision quest
Yeah.
took a long time, and then the journey here took a long
Oh,
time.
okay.
You had to go through like actual caves before you got to
Okay,
this
Right.
structure that's seemingly been built here.
got you.
So, and you guys went in during the morning hours, I believe.
So it's evening-ish.
Something like that.
It's not. It's
Probably.
bedtime.
Okay.
Yeah.
Keep it time.
It's bedtime.
I'll look over at Sersha next to me. Do you want to help me grab Cormit, get him in here with the group before we go to sleep?
Yeah. Go get him. Bring him over and like probably
Cool.
tuck him over here by the fire.
You guys
Yep.
walk him over, and like he
And
still has
blanket
the
and, beer.
Yeah.
he still has like a straw in his mouth, and like with every like breath, he like drinks a little bit of beer. in his sleep.
Oh, we
He
getting
snores out and then sucks beer in.
That's
Yeah.
so funny. Oh, we getting a little tiny hut diameter here. That was-
Yeah, dude. I don't know, that fire might be a bit too big, dude.
I'm in.
You should get
Um,
Cormid a little closer.
We're allowed to leave and enter the tiny hut. Like you can like make it.
Yeah, did you give all your
Certain
bros keys
creatures.
to the house?
Yeah, dude.
Right.
Yeah, you can enter and leave, yes.
Cool.
I'm gonna do it like this, where it's not all centered on it.
I like it.
You see Hack kind of scurry down really fast, and then he kind of knocks on the wall of the tiny hut.
I reach out with an open hand,
He grabs onto your open hand and you pull
and I
him
pull
in.
him in.
It's been so long since I've been in one of these.
Surely someone as powerful as you can create one, right, Hack?
Oh, no reason to.
All right. You've not a worry in the world, right? As
Mm-mm.
fate would have it.
Nope.
Must be nice.
Nope. I suppose I could use some rest as well. Good night. Tippity boop bop. And then he sits down and kind of closes his eyes. And seemingly goes to sleep. Everybody resting?
No, I'm gonna step for a second.
Okay.
And then before Gengu shuts down, would like to speak with him for a moment. I was just catching up on something.
What's on your mind, Serge?
I know you said not to worry about it, but I am sorry I was weak. My anger and frustration at the time led Orcus to you. I'm glad of the outcome. And if I'm being to continue this thread of honesty, Gengu, I'm quite relieved that Juan's not around us anymore.
As am I.
I think in some way, I don't know if it was consciously or not, but I felt a rift from you.
I felt as if it was toiling with my emotions.
How do you feel now?
Liberated.
I'm so glad. Well,
It's like rave
funny.
Ryan over there.
So I got a
Funny.
flashlight. I'm throwing it across the room. Can't touch no more.
It's funny, it's almost funny to say it now, but I hope you sleep well. And Gengu, I read the letter.
Does everyone else know?
No. No, that's not my decision to make. But I just want you to know, I'm sorry for the loss of your parents. I'm grateful they survived and had lives. But I can only imagine what that must have done when we flew over that graveyard.
He was there, Serge.
Yeah. He still is. Maybe after this is all over, we can go visit him.
Let's make it out of here alive first.
Sounds good, bud. Alright,
Sleep tight.
I'll leave you to it.
Sweet dreams.
Can I get a forehead kiss?
I don't have lips, Serge.
Damn it, no lips!
Oh my god, get a room.
Yeah, right. um, and I would like I think Search would take some time not to read anything else out loud, but at least maybe 30 minutes, maybe an hour of like just kind of like going over
Walking
all of
around
this
examining stuff.
this dwarven influence, because I think he's still trying to reconcile that his kin seem to be uh, conquistadors of sorts.
Yeah.
So just trying to get a little more information, just kind of waltzing around a little bit before he lays down.
Right. So you kind of go up to different plaques and memorials and things like that. And you kind of read a little bit of some brief historical points. Let me see if I can find a document. Documentation. Oh, never mind. I was there when the ancient texts were written. It's in a notebook. I gotta go find it. It's on the other side.
Make sure to grab the flashlight.
Hmm.
It's in a notebook. And then I have one more thing on my computer that I need. Ah, there we are. All right. Okay. Got it. So, you read some historical stuff. Most of it just seems to kind of talk about, kind of like this is a monument here, like in this cave for the men who died holding back the lizard beings
Oh my
and the
goodness.
dragons and the scaly folks, and kind of holding them back while the group kind of migrated out of this area. You kind of get a sense that beyond this point, they never really. This is kind of like, I don't know if you know what Hadrian's Wall is, but this is kind of like their Hadrian's Wall. This they mined down here, and this point, they didn't go any further, any deeper here. They kind of picked it up and left and migrated elsewhere. But you do get a couple names. In one piece of text, you see Lord Bruden Hammertop
Oh,
may have
Bird?
led Bruden, sorry, Lord Bruden, Brudun,
Okay.
Hammertop.
Hammertop. Okay. Lord Bruden Hammertop.
Yep. Kept us in isolation for so long. And we few the brave have ventured out and followed our calling. Our destinies here. So far away from Ivester, we've made it to this land. Which is
Okay.
called Branacor.
Okay. Wow. And that yeah, go ahead.
So many have died, but so many remain. And although we stop digging in this mine, as we have done before many times, we will pick up camp and mine somewhere else. And that's kind of part of the memorial.
Okay. Would I after reading that, kind of like looking up around the walls and stuff, maybe this like kind of broken out section of here.
Mhm.
Could I take a closer look and try to glean some information on what they were mining down here in particular?
Yeah, so you can go over to that broken section, and you see that, you being a dwarf and a mining dwarf, you kind of have a keen eye for materials, and this place seems rich with kind of raw minerals. Is just looking at this wall, you can see that there's like ore of gold and adamantine and like other raw minerals, like very rare rich minerals, and that's just in this one place. And it looks like almost just as of yesterday the dwarves were here mining and suddenly stopped.
Okay.
But it's been obviously hundreds of years, and it's just been left untouched.
Okay. As a final act before I go to bed here, I would like to go to the dials,
Yes.
and I'll again kind of like kneel down, set the anvil upside down, kind of resting on the largest dial,
Okay.
and close my eyes, and I will use
What
my
part of the dial do you
oh fuck.
rest it on?
Right here.
Like on the A?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh no.
You press down on the dial and with the hammer, and it begins sinking into the where you press down at.
Okay.
Nothing happens.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll keep it rested there. I'd like to use one of my racial traits,
Okay.
stone cunning.
Mhm.
Whenever you make an intelligence history check related to the origin of stonework, you are considered proficient. Double your proficiency to the check.
Okay.
Alright, so this is a plus 11 to this roll. Okay, 22.
22. And you're trying to learn about the origin of this little dial here?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
It's definitely not dwarvish.
Uh-huh.
You've run in with kobolds plenty of time, and this looks like some work that they would do. It's kind of dwarfs kind of do everything with like a sturdiness and a little
Mhm.
bit of kind of artistic, whereas the kobolds are kind of haphazard in what they do. And you kind of look at it, and this stonework is cracked all over. It's not very precise, which you can glean. And what is also noticeable is that underneath the stonework dial here, there's tons of mechanical. Part of that you gather from whenever you laid your hammer down, the A went in and activated something. You're not exactly sure, but right now nothing's happening.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Cool. Alrighty. I'll slowly but pull the hammer back up. Does the A recess back?
The A comes back up.
I'll just kind of glance around.
Uh,
It's about to kill
Before
me.
Nobody
you
noticed.
do anything, before you do anything,
Uh-huh.
Rango, your tent here.
Yeah.
Your tiny hut. What is there any specifications on exactly what kind of physical objects can or cannot pass through?
Let me pull up my tiny hut.
Okay.
Nine creatures of medium size or smaller can fit inside the dome with
Okay.
me.
Yeah, that's understood.
Creatures and objects within the dome when you cast the spell can move through it freely.
Okay.
I would have waited. I would have waited for everyone to get in.
Yeah.
Spells and other magical effects can't extend through the dome or be cast through it.
Okay.
That's it. That's pretty much, I think.
Cool. That's the part that I needed to know. I'll wait for Scotty to get back.
Yeah. I can't, like, set up an ambush with it and then Eldritch Blast from inside, unfortunately.
Right. I didn't think so, but I wanted to make sure. All right, Scotty.
Yes, I'm here.
Uh-huh. Just a moment. Just a moment. Gotta pull something up.
Oh, no.
Sir,
Hey.
The plate was not harmless.
Bad.
Yes, this is what we're looking for. Last material plane session, I had all this stuff pulled up, and I did not get it pulled up this time.
Whew.
Honestly, I didn't bother pulling this part up because I thought you guys had the dial figured out.
We did.
Yeah.
We do.
did. Yeah.
Well,
Saoirse
I
didn't.
would like to
Then-
say no. I would like to
Sure.
say I was not intending to press anything down. I wanted to just rest the hammer on it, but
It's heavy.
it
Yeah.
is heavy.
Weight.
It is heavy. So
Okay. Saoirse,
Dex
need
save.
you
Cavern
to make
explodes.
a
oh my gosh.
Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Yes.
Ooh, I miss
Okay.
Aoife's
Holy
save for
fuck!
sure.
Wait, my skeletons are. I guess
Yeah.
I would have left him outside. Fuck it.
Yeah.
18.
18. That's your con save?
Yeah.
Okay. If it's necrotic, do
shit.
you have to do it at disadvantage?
I am. No.
Okay, I didn't think so. I just want to make sure. Okay. Cool. Well, it's necrotic damage, which you are
Vulnerable to.
vulnerable to.
No,
but
no. I'm
He is
immune.
to it now.
Wait.
Oh, you are immune to
I
it. He
have my
changed it.
plate armor to negate that effect. Yes.
Big brain. All right, you feel a giant force of necrotic energy burst out in like a radius, like that hits the wall in the back behind the thing and extends out pretty much over this entire room. When it hits the gate, it kind of stops.
Okay.
Your skeleton boys would take the full brunt of this damage. It's about. to
Well,
cover
I'll
up.
have you know that they have 13 health. There's no
Good.
way it's gonna deal that much damage.
Great. Great.
Obviously, they're safe.
What kind of save do they have to make?
The con save. Go ahead and make it. Okay. They take 96 necrotic damage.
Is it halved if they succeed?
Yeah.
I don't. Okay.
And you're immune to it, right, Saoirse?
I am. Yeah.
You literally see the kobold friends as you turn around when this necrotic energy comes, they like dissolve away into just nothingness.
Oh my gosh.
I can't delete them. I don't think. Can I?
Yeah, no, I got it.
Oh,
They
I
dissolve
can't.
away to basically nothingness. You see it hit the tiny hut without going in, and you realize at this point in time that that if it was anybody but you, it probably wouldn't have been a good day. And
Now,
luckily
That would have
everybody's
one
inside the
tapped
tiny
me if
hut.
I failed.
In my dealings with a bit of necromancy in the past, would I read that? Was that disintegrate?
It was not disintegrate, no.
Okay.
as that happens, I mean, I'm
You
fucking
can- you
getting
can-
on my feet. I would have been like settling in over here, but I'm
Yeah.
fucking
You can
getting
do,
up to
like,
my feet and looking up towards the
like an Arcana
epicenter.
check to try to figure out what it is if you want.
Sure. Yeah, sure, absolutely. We can get more information. I'm in. 13.
I'm sorry, you don't know.
That's okay.
I'm sorry.
As Rango is like stirring, I'll just throw my hand up. I fucked up. Fucked up. We're okay. We're
Is the
okay.
gate still closed?
The gate's still closed, or it's open. Oh, you're talking about the?
Right.
Up there,
the gate
beyond it.
Black
Yes,
Hollow.
it's
Yeah.
it's still closed.
I'm stepping away from the dial. I'm entering the tiny hut.
What the fuck was that, Sish? What did you do up there?
I was just trying to get a better understanding of the history of the dials of the stonework, and when I in order to do that, I need to focus through my hammer. I rested the hammer on one of the plates, and the hammer was too heavy. It pressed it in, and it was like, we believe that we need to spell Tiamat, correct?
Yes.
It input a wrong one for the first letter. So I'm glad we're all safe. I'm sorry. I'm going to sleep now. But we now know what will happen if if we get it wrong.
Well, that being understood, how
Well,
long does this tiny hut last?
the tiny hut. Well, shit. Just be prepared to wake up a bit early, alright, Sish? Because I don't think we should do it now, considering it'll open the gate if we're trying to rest, but maybe just we get up a little bit early before the hut goes down. You go out there and you input what we believe is correct.
Okay. Yeah.
The rest of us can stay in here unless anyone else is immune to... That seemed necrotic enough, so unless anyone else is immune.
Are the letters on that, are they in
They're in-
common or are they in Draconic?
They're in Draconic.
They're in Draconic.
I'll look at Sersha. It's gonna be you and me in the morning, bud.
That's good. All right. Sorry. I'm going to bed now.
Is everybody?
Just try to settle into sleep and then...
Yeah. It's like a big old fart wave just hit the wall of the
And my
tiny hut.
fucking boys, Sish. Look what you've done to him.
There's nothing left.
I owe you.
Or rather,
to
don't look.
Undead. I could do that if you need.
No, get some rest. Fuck. Hell.
All right. Everybody long resting?
Yeah.
I'm doing a little bit of shit before.
Okay.
Once
What would you like to do?
once I've noticed that people are passed out.
Yes.
Also, what does Gingu look like?
Oh, Gangu looks the same. Completely the same, but he's horizontal.
Okay. Okay. Ryan, does Gingu look any different?
He looks exactly the same but
Okay.
horizontal.
Okay.
I mean,
Okay. Then so I've gotten set up, and I'm going to try and have a little chat with Mamone.
Okay.
Would there have been any instances that have proven or led me to believe that Mammon literally just like if I've been made aware of it, he also is made aware of it, or he doesn't just like see everything I see like at will, right?
You're one of many of Mammon's.
Yeah.
people.
Okay. Then
He's not with you all the time.
yeah. Okay. Then yeah, I'm gonna try and get in touch with Mammon. I'll melt a coin
Okay.
and knock knock.
hold on a sec. We're minting some fresh soul coins. Just give me a couple minutes here, okay? And then you hear like some screams in the background that sound absolutely horrible.
Oh
and
my
then
god.
about 5 minutes go by. All right, that was we had this one guy, and he was really resistant to the whole becoming a currency thing, but we got that figured out. How is it going? What do you need from me?
So there's been some news I've been made aware of. It might be some juicy gossip for you.
Sure, let's hear it. What do you got for me? Some juicy gossip. Do you want to barter?
We'll see.
Okay. How about we make a bet? If you tell me and I don't know, then I will give you. What do you want?
Well, are you familiar with the history of Tiamat?
Stop talking. We got to make a bet.
I'm sorry. Repeat the bet.
Well, what do you want? If you tell me and I don't know anything about it,
I don't know. I'm not really.
like a reward, like a thing for winning.
What do I stand to lose?
Well, tell me what you want first, and then
I don't really want anything. I just wanted to have a little
You don't
chat
want
with you.
anything. You don't. There's nothing in this entire world that you want. You don't want the world to be peaceful and perfect and centered around you or something. You don't want that.
I mean, yeah, absolutely, but I need to know what I stand to lose, Mimin.
Well, you got to tell me what you want first.
I don't know. For you to stop making
You don't
these
just walk up to a
conversations so
person.
difficult.
You don't just walk up to a person and then they just like, here's my sword that I crafted for you. Costs $50. Like that's just a random person. You don't know what I can offer you. I need to know if I can do it. If you want it, how much, and then I can put a price on that ring. We've been through this. We've done. You got your magical powers, and in response, you give me like a bunch of gold, and we're still negotiating on the soul thing. But that's neither here nor there. So I mean, what do you want?
I want to get Tiamat the fuck out of here.
Okay.
The fuck out of the material plane.
Cool. So if you tell me something I don't know, if I don't know and I can make that happen, then I'm gonna need your soul and probably like, I don't know. Can you gather up at least like 50 other people that would be willing to worship me and go along with the ride?
I don't know, maybe.
Okay. Well, I mean, we can sign some paper and do this thing for real if you want.
Can I just tell you some information and then you react to it after I've told you the information?
Sure, yeah. I was trying to have a little bit of fun, but fine, yeah. Go ahead.
Okay.
What do you
It's
wanna
just I don't want to like put my soul on the line and just, it's a little chat.
Some people do for very much things.
Right. So Tiamat,
Yeah.
how are you familiar with any siblings Tiamat may have had or anything?
She didn't really talk to me a whole much. She was kind of just in her own little place, and like hoarding stuff, and doing things demons do, killing people for fun and making armies,
Right.
killing
right.
other demons.
And have you heard
plotting how to
anything?
get out.
And have you heard anything from Orcus lately? Know that you were.
Oh yeah, he showed back up. He's currently conquesting another part of hell right now. Apparently some people were, trying to take his throne away. And he's been smiting them all the past few hours, days now. So yeah, I'm pretty sure he's doing real good.
Know if he. So got his one back, or
Probably. I mean, he like power word killed like 16 people. These other demons. So after he got done brutalizing them, and like they were like there was no reason for power word kills, and he was just handing them out like it was you ever been to Ross? It was like buy one get one free at Ross kind of thing.
I see. Are you familiar with any of his well shit, I guess. What is me to a patron? Follower? Not a follower. Fuck would it be?
Minion?
Yeah. Maybe. Mammon's minion? I don't feel like a Mammon's minion.
I know what you're trying to say. I got
Do
it.
you know anything about any of the deals that Orcus might have with individuals?
No, don't really. I don't talk to him too much.
Okay.
Try to stay out of his way.
The name Aoife ring any bells?
It does not. No.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, fair enough.
Cool. Well,
I'll
if
leave
that's
you to
it,
it.
we got some more coins to make.
Of course.
Yeah. There's a guy trying to take on Orcus, and he needs more soul coins. So we've been trying to, the mint's been real busy lately. I'm sure you don't want to hear about it. The economics of the Nine Hells are kind of, they're a little bit weird. But you like money, and you could become money if you just signed your soul to me.
Right. Now, I heard the screaming earlier. I think I'm still gonna pass on that.
He did not want to be money. You want to be money.
Right.
Imagine it, Rango. Gold. But it's you.
Yeah. Of course. I'll continue to mull it over.
Yeah, you do that.
Right.
I know you're not really going to, but
I mean,
I'll wait for you.
Right. Okay. All right. Well, it's been a nice chat, Eamon.
Mhm.
I'll leave you to it.
Okay. And then toot, 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 iPhone disconnects, and you're back.
Yeah. How do I want to do this? Oh wait, I think I have a good idea. Yeah. Everything else I'll save for the a couple hours in the morning.
Okay. You long resting?
Meditate.
Meditating? Is everybody else long resting, meditating, sleeping?
All right, so Gangu fell asleep before the explosion,
Okay.
and Gangu dreamed. Gangu, for the first time ever, he closed his eyes. Whatever closing his eyes looks like, maybe power down his eyes. I'm not quite sure. And everything went to darkness. And he smelt a sea breeze. Peculiar. Because he's never smelt anything before.
Yeah.
Then he could hear seagulls. Along with the tapping of nails. And all of a sudden he looked down and he could see his hands were human. And he himself was driving nails. And at that moment he heard, "Kathy, grab us some more nails, please." Oh, I can't wait to go to Brannicore, boy. Kaylin, it's gonna be great. There's so much knowledge and wisdom there for you to obtain, and your potential will truly flourish. Oh, I can't wait to take the ship with you. And as that happens, a sea of green comes over and engulfs everything, and it goes to black.
And then Gengu went from having his first dream to his first nightmare.
Whew.
And at that, it correlates to the green.
Yeah,
that
yeah,
actually
yeah,
happened.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah,
And it's all black from that point forward.
got it. All right. Well, anybody else have anything else to do, say? No? All right. Well, the moment we've all been waiting for. Everybody, it was a great time for you guys to level up.
Pog.
Fucking go!
So I'm handing that out.
Oh my goodness.
Take it.
gracious. With delight, sir. 16, boys. Unreal. What a journey.
Damn it, dude. There's no
Indeed.
party music.
This music is great.
Nice.
Wait, what do I get at 16? Fucking nothing.
Okay, how do I want to do this?
It's an ability score
Ew.
improvement or
That.
feat. Oh no. Oh no.
All right.
I've
Can
gotta
we-
take a feat.
Can we roll health first?
Or
Yes.
All right. Take your turns, lads. Who am I tuning into the stream of first?
I'll go ahead and do it.
'Kay.
So, take a level in my turn.
Ooh.
Oh wow.
So, get 1d10.
Come on, baby, big dice.
Okay, we got the reroll. We got the reroll.
Reroll.
Okay, good.
Come on, big.
Oh,
yes,
pog.
sir.
Nice.
Pog.
Hell yeah.
Yes, sir.
Alrighty.
That brings us to 125, right?
Yes.
Heck yeah.
Sir Skingu.
Go.
All right.
Steve.
Okay, it's on the higher end. It's on the higher end.
That's fair. That's fair.
It's above average. Nice.
Take 5.
Gingu, wanna show us the Big 12?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what feat I'm taking before I announce it. Did everyone roll?
Well, do the health
All
real
right,
quick
all right.
first.
We'll do the health. D12, D12, D12.
This could be huge.
Okay, it's on the
Not
higher
bad.
end.
Pretty standard.
Very nice.
That.
Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. How the fuck? Share screen. Yeah, that. A D8.
This could put you over.
Do we
Fine.
cross the 100 threshold?
Come on, big money, no wins.
Odds are not in my
5.
favor.
It's midway.
Oh,
my God.
We busted
go.
through.
We busted through.
Nice. Let's go. 102, baby.
He's there. Welcome.
Is Cormit in the 100 plus club? Surely.
Oh, Cormit's doing Cormit things.
Yeah, fuck. I don't know what feat to take. I just don't think an ability score improvement's gonna help me right now.
Ojitai can finally join the club of having a stat at 20.
A what?
I didn't have any stats that were up to 20 yet.
Oh, okay.
With this, I finally get X up to 20.
What is
Good
X?
luck, shit.
Dex? Oh, Dex.
Dex.
Yeah, Dex. Yeah. Damn. I
To figure out X, you have to solve for Y.
Mm-hmm. For that.
had some if you roll a natural 1 but you have something adding to the attack roll, do you still suffer the natural 1 consequence?
Of course.
Like if you
Yeah.
have a separate roll that's adding to it, not just a plus X, but
So like you roll your d20 into nat 1 and then you like add a +8 to the hit.
add like a
Like
D6.
Yeah, it's still
Still
Okay.
on that one.
yeah.
Okay.
Crits are still crits. Crit fails are still crit fails.
All right. That helps
If
me
a
make my
commoner
decision.
smacks you, if a commoner walks up to Sersha and criticals him with a club, Sersha's getting crit damage, my friend. Crits are hits. Crit fails are they're gonna hurt something.
All right, y'all. We're going straight RP on this feature gain.
Okay.
We're taking Fey Touched. Your exposure to the
Ooh.
Feywild's magic has changed you, granting you the following benefits. You learn Misty Step in one spell of your choice.
Dude,
Um,
dude,
nice.
Gangu with
I'm a-
Misty Step is
I'm
kind of
gonna-
fucking pog, dude.
I'm gonna increase my wisdom,
Uh-huh.
and I'm gonna take the spell Sleep.
Nice. God
Hey.
damn. That is the RPR.
Dude,
I like
yeah,
it.
baby.
the barbarian like just like being like 15 feet away from you and then suddenly is 5 feet away from you
Scary.
in the blink of an eye.
It's so
It's
good.
Yeah,
man.
you
terrifying.
think you outrun and then suddenly, poof, Gingu.
Kingu's here.
Yes.
And Misty
yes.
Step is
Can
a bonus
you-
action, right?
Well,
It
let me-
is.
can you cast spells while raging? I don't know if it's just
cannot.
concentration spells.
I don't
Nope,
know.
you cannot cast spells while raging.
That's fine.
All you have to do is get there and then rage.
That's
They're,
fact.
they're both bonus actions though, so you can't do that. Unfortunately, right?
Misty Step is a bonus action.
Yeah, you can't do it in the
Correct.
same turn.
Yeah.
I'm
But you
more
can
than
Misty Step
likely-
smack then rage the next turn.
Yeah, I'm more than likely gonna Misty Step away from things.
That's true, you could do that.
Also true. Nice get out of dodge card.
It was just something that came with Fey Touched, and it just felt right. So
Oh, here
Definitely
for
fits
it.
the RP.
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
He comes away from his journey just a little more wise.
that's true.
Hell
It's
yeah.
funny that my spell modifier is Wisdom, and Wisdom is one of my lower. Oh, I guess it's not now. It's not too bad. I guess I've increased Wisdom several times, but it started off as one of my lowest ones.
Gengu the Wise.
Gave you the wise. I'm still strong as fuck though.
Dude, imagine being like the strong, like just so like your strength is to like 28, and it's just like he was forever known as Gengu the Wise.
Dude, my strength is 25.
Yeah, Gengu the Wise. That sounds like a bitch.
Say it to his face.
Gingu the Strong.
Yeah. He was wise because he would use his strength
Of
to kill
mind
people.
and body.
So wise to use this hammer to crush skulls.
I think
Also, that was good music. Not the festival town thing that I just did, but the other one was so good
So good.
because it was literally the party reunites.
Yeah.
that's funny.
It's perfect. Sir, should you catch on to my little dream story?
I did. Well played.
Thank you.
Very good.
No, I don't think anyone else has. They haven't even seen the text on the letter, right?
Mm-mm, no.
I know what you're talking about.
You do know what I'm talking about. It's so sad. Fuck.
Have you heard of the tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise?
The immortal? Yes.
He could use metachlorians to create life.
That was one of the only like Star Wars books I've ever read.
Which one?
Darth Plagueis.
Oh, yeah, he's freaking cool.
He is cool. He's the coolest one in the entire universe.
Have you heard of Revan? Oh, dude, Darth Revan.
It's the one that literally ate the stars.
I don't know all of Revan's lore. I just know that he's like one of like the OG Sith. It was
There's
like,
one of them that like was so powerful he got his like energy from literally draining a star.
yeah. I wonder. Hold on, let's look it up. Let's look it up while we're in this little pause.
All right. Yep, I'm doing it.
Oh, you're doing it, are you?
What you going with?
I'm dipping into meta magic, dude. Fuck it.
Oh my god.
Interesting.
We're going in.
Darth
What?
Nihilus.
Nihilus, yeah.
Crazy.
I'm feeling a bit more resilient.
Oh, dude, I'm 186.
Did you take the
health.
feat resilience?
I may have taken the feat resilient.
Yeah.
Which one did you choose?
Constitution.
Interesting.
He's like, I just saw that necrotic burst almost kill everybody.
Yeah, dude, I'm fucking shook.
I took Fey Touch, didn't think twice. It's like, yeah.
You're gonna see the necrotic energy coming at you and face or Misty step it. You're like,
Facts.
dodge.
Brian, in that hour, dude, there was one feat that I was looking at that, dude, it was almost gonna be hell.
Tavern Brawler.
It was almost gonna be hell for you, but unfortunately, it was not written in a favorable manner.
Tavern Brawler. I've been waiting for someone to take Tavern
Speaking
Brawler.
of Tavern Brawler,
back.
I would have absolutely taken it if it didn't just fuck over monks.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is Ryan willing to make an exception?
Mm. Oh.
What are the
Oh.
implications? What are the implications?
Oh. Oh.
No, there was it was added in the Giants. There's like it's like Ember something. I read it wrong. It won't make sense. It won't work for me. But my initial reading on it, in my head, I was like, oh, 5 times per day, I can make one of my attacks 15-foot AoE blind.
Yeah.
It didn't.
Yeah.
It didn't work. It doesn't work.
Yeah. I'm reading Tavern Brawler. How, in what way does it?
It just doesn't
true?
work with monks because it's your unarmed strikes now do a d4 of damage, and that doesn't scale in any way.
Oh, I see. It replaces your D4. Yeah.
Yeah.
I got you. It replaces your dice.
There's several of them that are just like, yeah, you get these things, but the main thing is unarmed strikes now do a d4,
Yeah.
which
That's
doesn't
kinda
stack at
lame.
all with monks. Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of lame. If you took it, I wonder if it would change your stuff in game. Because I would be willing, if you actually wanted it, I would be willing to just say you add a D4 of damage onto.
What I've had on here, like when I had the unarmed fighting style, like I've got 3 separate ways for me to do an unarmed strike.
Mm.
So that would just add more ways for me to do it, and I could technically choose to do a D4 instead of my D10,
Yeah, but that would kind of
D8.
that would
Yeah.
suck. It's like, why use this, mug when you could just use
Kenny's bite.
your fists
Right.
or Kenny's bite? Yeah, No, I see what you're saying.
Oh, I think I just realized too. I think that unlocked 8th level spell for me.
Uh-oh.
Oh my.
Oh.
Oh my.
No, I did. Never mind. I did have one at 15. Okay, never mind. No,
Me-
it's the same.
Me and Drew were looking at. There were a handful of feats that were added that are, what were they? The critical role ones. They are partnered content.
Mm-hmm.
Some of those were pretty cool.
I literally I'm sure I have it. I literally have everything. I don't think I'm missing any. I'm definitely not missing any source books, but like adventure books or other books, I don't think I'm missing anything. So it should be available to everybody. Should.
Yeah, cruel. It's kind of crazy.
It's all in D&D Beyond.
I don't have Layers of Atheris because I don't. It's Grim Hollow. I don't have that one, and I don't have the cookbook that they brought out for $5.
Yep. If you go to the feats, you have to do the advanced filters and then partnered content. Yes. But they show up. All the ones that we have available per what Ryan has are shown in our. If you go to like manage feeds.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, some of them are cool. The reason I asked about the Nat 1 was Vital Sacrifice.
Mhm.
When you basically take a d6 of damage, and then for the next hour, when you make an attack roll, you roll 1d6 and add it to the total. And then when you hit with an attack or spell, you deal an additional 2d6 necrotic. And when you cause a creature to make a strength, dex, or con save, roll a d4 and reduce their save by the amount rolled.
Got it. So that sounds like
Oh,
it
it's
does a lot of
one
cool.
of those three.
Is it?
I was gonna
Yeah.
say.
No, I
Now,
mean.
when you expend this blood boon, you gain one of the following.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I was about to
So
say,
you
that
have to
sounds kinda-
That
choose.
would be absolutely nuts. to
Yeah.
give
Sounds
you
like-
all
It
three
sounded
of those
nuts.
For just taking
Yeah.
a d6.
Yeah. Okay. But you could just do it back to back 3 times to get all those benefits. So 3d6 to get all 3 of those benefits for an hour. You could do that.
Ooh, that flash recall.
Flash recall, yes. Is it? I didn't totally read that. Is it basically any of your unprepared?
Mm-hmm. As a bonus action, yeah.
Do
Any
you-
unprepared spell, you replace a prepared one with it, and then you can't do that again until a short or long rest. It says.
Yeah.
That is.
Yeah, that one's pretty cool.
Pretty good, because I find myself going, why
Uh-huh.
isn't this in my list right now?
Yeah.
Man, that actually might be better than Meta Magic. I was just thinking about Meta Magic for like, I ended up taking Extended and Quickened. So like a Quickened spell would work really well. I can only do it once per long rest though, because I only have 2 sorcery points. But you could like quicken a pretty crazy spell with as a bonus action, and then also be able to hit somebody.
Yeah.
With an action seems like a pretty dope turn, but I think that's also pretty tunnel visioned. An extended spell, I was thinking of like any sort of like bless or aid or anything like that. I could double the duration, which would be nice.
The flash.
I'll keep it.
Sersha or Scotty, one of them that would be interesting for Sersha too is Mystic Conflux.
Mystic Conflux. Oh, I'm seeing it.
Because I know at
Yeah.
one point you were kind of
Struggling on attunement.
Attunement items.
Possess an intuitive understanding of the way magic ebbs and flows with enchanted. Such items attune easily to, and you are able to sound out their secrets. You gain the following benefits. To 4?
Yeah.
And you can cast Identify without... Okay, wait, whoa. Having Identify, like a free
Be
Identify,
helpful.
would be very helpful. I think, especially if we're about to get into this stage where we might be finding some things that we might need to know more about. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm gonna ixnay the meta magic A. I'm gonna take either that or this recall.
Quick question.
Yes.
Before if we do continue, how is everybody feeling time wise and continuing on? Do we want to
I'm
pause
lazy.
here? Do we keep going?
For
Up
me,
to you.
I'm fine with going for another couple hours.
Okay.
I'm also fine with continuing. I would like to
Scott?
continue.
I'm good.
I was
Yeah.
just double checking, making sure.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. A couple things that won't affect anyone else in the morning. I will couple hours ahead of everyone when there's about 2 hours remaining on the tiny hut. I'm gonna wake up. I'm gonna recast tiny hut, so it'll stay up for another 8 hours. It's as a ritual, so it shouldn't take any spell slots or anything. So we're not in a rush to do the tablet. Additionally, I've had the... What the fuck is this? I've had the Staff of Power, but thematically, I've been thinking that I'm just continuing to use these fucking coins. So, if it makes it make more sense mechanically and thematically, part of my morning routine will be that I get out the Staff of Power and I take a handful of coins and imbue them with the staff's energy, basically. Transfer the energy, I guess.
Okay.
I have to stay attuned mechanically and all that, but
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna cast Hex on Chuchi and short rest the final hour to get that slot back.
Alright, yeah. I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna take the Mystic. I'm gonna go with the 4 attunes and the Identify. And I guess could also in the morning take an hour or two attune to another item.
Got plenty of time now.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna do that. Spellguard Shield is back. Wowie.
Wowie wow.
That's crazy. That's
Well, we will.
Once Ojutai wakes up and them casting their spells and everything, I'm gonna go out here and just kind of sit down in front of this, take out my notes where I was writing out the different combinations. I'm just gonna be kind of sitting here studying this circle a little more.
Cool. Are you wanting to actively perceive something of the circle?
No, because I think we did that in the last session, and I think I'm pretty confident with where I'm going with it.
Okay.
I'm just trying to make sure, letters line up like I think they are.
Yeah, I get
Especially
it.
knowing if we mess up, it's gonna necrotic bomb us again.
Yeah.
You see that, Scotty?
Yeah.
Okay.
The Spellguard Shield does that first part already.
Okay.
It gives advantage on saving throws and stuff. I'll pass for now.
Okay.
But that is definitely something I'll probably keep in mind.
How about a gun? Do you want a gun? Also got a gun. It's just
Sure,
chilling.
now we
You have a gun?
wielding.
Yeah, I've got a revolver.
Oh yeah, right.
We could play Russian roulette. We could oh my god. With your names in my book, we could actually play Russian roulette and be just fine. Ooh. Whenever Cormant wakes up, I want to have a conversation with him.
Okay.
Let me just rest real quick.
I'm gonna be the last one awake. I'm gonna be sleeping in.
Got it. All right. Is everybody good to go? Continue. I guess we'll wait for Scotty to get back, and then
I'm Gucci.
we can
Mhm.
continue on.
Typical sleep slave. Just fucking wasting daylight.
Question. So I have 6 spells on my hammer. I can't use any of them while I'm raging.
By the wording of raging, no.
Yeah, no. But by the permission of the DM.
That one's up to Ryan.
Yeah. I
It
hate
makes
to take
sense.
away.
My the only thing I'm going to put out there is only using the spells on the hammer is okay while raging. Everything else is off limits.
Yeah, I feel like that's reasonable.
Okay.
Because I wasn't even considering your rage being a hamperance when using the hammer. So when I crafted the weapon, I crafted it in a way where
Right.
rage didn't. Yeah, so yeah, I'm cool with that.
Okay.
Just your hammer spells.
Yeah, it's a good thing when I had the Wand of Orcus, I was never in combat when I used any of his things. I was always just like, all right, power word kill.
Then like half the spells in that are not things you're using in combat anyway.
Right. I mean, you never know. Featherfall might be coming in handy. Spirit Guardians, maybe.
Yeah, but immune with nature.
Yeah, of course not. But you never know. You never know.
I can prepare another spell.
Maybe I just need to comprehend some language of some shit talker across from me at some point in time, you know? The possibilities are endless. Never know what Gengu's getting up to.
Mhm.
That is true.
Cool. Just doing a little bit of nighttime reading real fast. Nothing to worry about. So, who said that they would want to wake up first? Or do something before they all woke up?
Me, but I mean,
You.
it's all done. Like,
Oh, okay.
doesn't really affect anyone. I would
you.
make basically the they would wake up and the dome is actually going to last 6 more hours than they were expecting.
Got it. Cool. Everybody kind of starts to stir. Cormit kind of wakes up first before Sersha and Gengu. Ojutai already kind of went out and was doing his own thing. Cormit wakes up and he just kind of, This is not usually here when I awake. Usually you've already packed it up and we're ready to go.
Yeah. I've extended it a little bit.
Mm.
Hey, Coleman, do you think that you could sign my book? We talked about it before and you turned it down, but stakes are getting pretty high, you know. And I'm just
What does that do for me again?
it's just a way to protect you in case something bad were to happen.
Roll a perception check. Or not perception, persuasion. Jeez. Roll a perception check to see if you're convincing him.
Chuchi's like pointing at the book, like, sign this shit, dog.
Yeah, he's going, wow. But
okay,
like,
well, I got
you're
a
like,
nat 1 and a
yeah,
nat
sure.
20, so Chuchi really helped.
Yeah. You before you could talk, Chuchi just went on a riff, and Cormit kind of looks at him like, I don't understand a word your bird friend is saying, but it's the most he has spoken to me. I think it is best if I sign your book. And he takes your book and the quill you give him, and he begins writing. And then he gives it back to you, and it's just a bunch of squiggly lines. My first time I signed anything.
That'll do.
And then he turns and he walks away. And then he kind of just begins wandering around the room and looking at different things, exploring, drinking. At this point, who wants to be next to wake up? Saoirse?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll go up
Shit.
with Ojitai.
You arouse from your sleep, from your slumber, and you go up towards Ojitai. Hack finally stirs. Ah, that was great sleep. I will, I guess head up the stairs and see what the others are doing. Okay. And then Hack turns around and walks up the stairs around the circle.
I'm gonna stay back.
Okay.
And how long is Gingu sleeping in here?
Oh, he's knocked.
Okay, if I see that everyone else is up and at it, I'm gonna kick Gingu.
Jeez.
In his dreams, he's on a boat.
It's
And
getting
when you
rocky.
kick, it makes waves. And there's a giant tidal wave approaching them.
That's me
And then
rearing my
all-
foot back.
And then all he hears is, wait, that's not a wave. That's a... and then he
Gingu.
wakes up.
Wake up. Just because you can sleep now doesn't mean that you can waste daylight like the rest of these guys. Come on.
We're in a cave.
I'm gonna just like poke my head outside the dome. Be like,
Mhm.
are y'all gonna be good up there? T minus what until you give it a go?
No, I mean, we can go right now. We're all ready.
Well, I'm the only one that appears
Everyone
ready.
back
Me
in
and you.
Everyone else back in the dome.
So what exactly are we doing here?
We're gonna try to line up these pressure plates and see if we can open this gate to the Black Hollow.
Sorry for sleeping in. It's unlike me.
We're all right. Kersha found out that if we mess this up, it could very easily kill us. So, seems like we're safe inside of the dome, though. Can you grab Cormit and head on back in there for a minute?
Sure thing. Corbett,
Yes.
in the dome.
Oh, we're conversing over something inside the dome. What have you called me here for?
They told us to get in the dome, so I was just wrangling you up.
I see you're not the head of this meeting that has
I
been
am.
called.
I am hardly the head of this group.
Mm.
Ojitai's
see.
making the calls. And I listen to him.
Hack kind of looks over at you guys. I think I'll stay outside and witness.
Giggles.
I don't want to be responsible for harm coming to you if I'm wrong about this.
Oh,
He trusts in fate, dude. Now intentionally hit the wrong button.
lots of harm have come to me.
Alright, well, just to be safe, I'm gonna cast Bless at first level, targeting me, Ojitai, and Hack.
Okay.
Give a little boost to our saves if something goes wrong. Did we figure out how to rotate these dials in a safe way? Or is it like,
I don't think you have to rotate that shit.
There's
Okay, you
there
just- I
doesn't seem
see.
to be any kind of rotation.
I see, okay.
Yeah,
Yes.
Speaking of, I'll look at Saoirse. So, how was it that you activated this last night? Just press on a button?
I rested my hammer here and points to this A plate in front of us, and it sunk, and there was a bit of a mechanical response to that. It wasn't immediate, the necrotic effect. It was when I pulled it up off of it. So I'm curious if we sink one plate in, if we let go, if it's right, it may stay down. If it's wrong, it'll probably rise up and then we're going to experience what we saw last night. Maybe. But I'm just kind of spitballing here. I feel pretty confident that, you know, we spelled Tiamat's name here. So which one of these buggers is the T?
B and walks very carefully around this.
Mhm.
Get right in front of this T. This one right here.
Alright. Take the anvil again, same way I did last night. Set it on it. Here we go.
Where did I put that? There it is.
While they're fucking about with that up there, can I be ritual casting comprehend languages?
Yes, you can. Oh, don't tell me it's... Oh, it's not dead. Good. I need it. Alright, so you walk over to the T, and
Mhm.
what do?
I rest my anvil on it, the same as I did to the A plate last night.
You rest your anvil on it, the same as you did with the other plate. Cool. So you rest your anvil on it, and the T sinks down. Nothing
Okay.
happens.
Alright, so this all seems very similar to last night. Now, Ojitai, if you and Hack want to go into the hut now, I can stay out here, being immune to that damage. Pull the anvil up, and if the T stays sunken in, or something different happens than the A last night, then we know we're on the right track. Do we want to do that? I just don't want to risk you all.
I'll kind of look over at Hack, and then back over at Sersha.
Oh, I'm staying here.
Alright, then
I have a feeling that once we start this process, it won't take very long. No reason to walk up and down.
Alright, well then I'll leave the decision to you, Ojitai.
So Jutai just stays planted. I'm here till the end of it.
Alright. Here we go. I'll lift the anvil.
You lift the anvil, and as you do, unlike last night, there is no big burst of necrotic energy. But instantly what you hear is a ticking sound that just goes tick, 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 tick.
Okay.
And I'm starting a timer.
Ojitai, I think we have to work a little quickly here. Where's the eye?
All right, and I'll quickly run around the outside of it, and I'll just step on the eye
Okay,
and raise my foot up.
cool. The eye is pretty far away from you, where you're standing. It's about 5 feet away. You can make that jump pretty easy to get to it, if you wanted to.
I'll
You jump over onto
very
the eye.
gingerly, step directly on the eye.
The eye sinks in.
Okay.
And the A, it's the one there a little bit in front of you, looks like a little squiggle that does this.
Okay, I see it. Could I... Fuck. I just don't want to risk jumping on that fucking thing, dude. I'm fucking this up. Fuck.
The ticking is getting faster.
I'm sending Chuchi up here,
Okay.
and then I am Relentless Hex teleporting to him, and then I'm going over here. I hear the ticking. I'll send Chuchi. I have comprehend languages, so
Uh-huh.
me and Ojitai were already on
How
it.
long has that? Okay.
Chuchi heavy enough to activate?
I'm relentless hexing to Chuchi. Now I'm on that plate.
Okay. Has Ojitai left the eye yet?
One. I see him going for it. I'll jump off of the eye.
Okay. Perfect. You jump off the eye, and then Rango jumps onto the A. So I'm assuming Ojitai jumps back off
Is
this
the-
direction. The ticking is getting extremely quickly now.
I am going to spend a key point, give myself step of the wind because it also doubles my jump distance.
Okay.
I'm going to immediately make a long jump over here on that M.
Okay.
I'll look to Ojitai, nod, and then send Chuchi over to the A. Do you get off the M?
And
ticking
if
is
you're
very
going for
rapid.
it,
Okay, I go to the A,
Yeah, perfect.
and then I send Chuchi away, and I teleport off here.
yeah, before he jumps on the A, I'll jump up in the air, go towards the T.
All right, you land on the T. The T sinks in. Timer went off.
Just now?
Yeah.
No way. Oh my god. Fuck.
You gotta jump off. You gotta jump off the T. The timer's about to go.
Yeah, step on it and step off quickly.
Okay. Cool. That was the detail I was waiting for. All right, cool. You guys have solved the puzzle. What happens is, very slowly, the stones kind of begin swinging down from the inside out. So the T kind of swings down, and then the stones that make up the next circle kind of swing down, and everything kind of swings down. And then you hear this clicking noise of gears and stuff rolling, and you see a staircase kind of spiraling up towards you guys, and it reaches the top right in the center where the T was, is where the beginning of the staircase is. You look down in the hole that's in front of you, and it is nothing but darkness. Ringo, I know you have dark vision. You look down and you see that it goes down further than your vision can see. You don't see the bottom.
I cast light on a coin and I flip it into the hole.
You cast light on a coin. Your dark vision is what, 120 feet?
Mm-hmm.
Correct?
Yes.
You see the light fall down, and you get a good sense that it's got to be somewhere more than close to 500 feet.
Jesus Christ. Well, boys, are there stairs or is it literally just a hole?
No, it's about a staircase going all the way down, but like the center of it is just a hole. Like you could jump down if you wanted to.
It's like a 15-foot jump to the staircase, is it not?
Sorry, when I said like T, I meant this T is where it starts at.
Okay.
My bad. There's multiple T's.
I'll just yell out towards Kingu. All right, I think it's open.
Look, Cormit, please forgive me.
This meeting was not very constructive. We accomplished nothing. But I look forward to our next one. And he walks past you and begins walking up the stairs.
Well, lads,
I told you it would take very long.
Well, we must move forward.
uh,
First.
it's a bit of a ways. Are we wanting to walk it or jump?
I don't exactly know what's in there. I'd rather take our time and figure it out than jump headlong into it.
What's Hack's reaction to me saying jump?
No, as soon as you say jump, he just he just starts laughing.
On him saying jump, I cast Featherfall and jump in.
No, what's happening?
We'll see you at the bottom, Dingo.
Is the hole down the center of the spiral staircase big enough for Gengu to fit?
Sure.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Okay. Have y'all ever played Escape the Backrooms?
I have not.
I've seen videos.
There's a level very similar to this. It's a very sadistic level by the devs. It's basically a spiral staircase, and they tell you to get to, like, there's a sign that says go to 99, and you're running up, this endless spiral staircase, and you see like the floor numbers, and the actual solution to the puzzle is to jump down the center and to fall into the next level. And so, like, if you get to the top, it just keeps going. Pretty fun, pretty funny. Anyway, I digress.
No, that sounds crazy.
Ojitai is gonna take out the glow stick nunchucks that he's got and just start descending the stairs.
Cool. He's got like helicopter. Oh, never mind. You're not jumping. I was gonna say he's helicoptering his nunchucks.
Oh my gosh, it's so good.
Mm,
Cool,
Serge, go ahead and fly down with your ears.
Yeah, your ears that you have.
Oh, ears.
Ojitai, what nice eyes you have.
Yeah, we're retconning that.
what's that?
What?
Like looks directly back.
Oh, you know what? We could actually maybe retcon, like, me and Ojitai were the only ones that went on the Vision Quest. Maybe Hax T had some sort of
Dude, fix it.
healing ability.
You've been cured. You've been cured.
Oh, praise IO. Greater
Yes,
restoration.
the great Io. Cool. So Ojitai starts down the stairs. Gengu
I'll start
is
down
currently
behind him.
partway falling. Or Rango starts behind him. Hack just kind of laughs and follows behind you guys down the stairs. Cormet does the same.
I can choose up to 5 creatures within my range to do it with me.
Holy shit.
So yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah.
just cast it on everyone that can't do it themselves.
Cool.
Alright,
Do
I
you
would-
tell Cormet this fact?
I just do it. I don't even tell him.
Cool. Cormet just walks down the stairs.
Okay.
I mean, someone should probably go with him, right? Hey, Hammer
I
bro.
was planning
Hammer
to.
bro.
I was planning to. I was gonna use my Featherfall token. I have one left, but would I feel the effects as a spellcaster, knowing maybe that he has granted me Featherfall? I guess that doesn't really matter.
On my way down, I'll yell, "Everyone jump!"
Do you trust Gengu when he says this?
I mean, Ojitai, we can
Persuasion roll.
always
Sure,
veer
yeah, you can
off
persuade him, yeah.
if it doesn't look
yeah,
right.
Go ahead. Yeah, rollies.
Oh,
no.
You're off where?
What
To the
what do I
stairs.
roll?
You can't
Insight?
even see the bottom.
Yeah, sure. Insight.
27.
You feel like he's telling the truth.
Yeah, I'm going. Jump down the center as well.
He begins
Cormet's
up the-
less sure.
Can I
Search
tell
it.
that he's cast Featherfall on us?
You see Saoirse floating.
I'll hold in honor of Gangu, and the cast feather. I'll hold my hammer above me and Mary Poppins my way down.
There you go.
What's a
That'll
hack
be his
do?
name.
The Hack's just laughing away. He's
We've already started down the stairs.
Yep.
Is Hack following? Is he jumping?
Oh yeah, he's going downstairs.
He's walking down the stairs.
Yep.
Okay.
You guys get about 50 feet of the way down, all of you, and then you hear the door above you begin closing up.
Oh fuck!
And those without dark vision, if you don't have a source of light, it is completely pitch black dark. There is no other source of light unless Ojitai's nunchucks.
I have
Yeah,
it.
I have dark vision, but I'm
hammer.
also following your plan.
I
Fire
imagine
glows a
it,
little
yeah,
bit.
like a very small torch. Like,
Yeah.
I can only see the walls around me, essentially.
So what ends up happening is the first ones to arrive at the bottom are Saoirse and Gengu. You guys fall through the middle, and you end up at this part in a cave, another cave, that seems to, you see a what appears to be a broken constructed wall directly in front of you. If you walk forward, probably about 30 feet, which you walk forward a little bit. And you also see that there is a small kind of crevice of a cave that is a dead end to your right, and then off to the left is a pathway that leads to more kind of underground structures of some kind. There is no source of light. These structures look ancient. It is completely pitch black. There is no signs of any kind of life. After about 10 or 15 more minutes, everyone else kind of makes their way down the staircase. It takes you all a good while, but you eventually make it down. And everybody kind of ends up in the same spot where Saoirse and Gangu ended up.
Good to see you blokes in one piece.
Can anyone see anything?
Yeah.
Just what's illuminated by this.
It's a broken down wall. Some paths through it.
More paths on our left and a dead end on our right.
Hack,
I'd say we.
any inkling of where to go from here?
I think that we just... It's been a while since I've been down here. But if I had any advice to give you, I would tread carefully.
God damn it.
Oh man.
I guess Ojutai is going to watch where he steps very carefully, but start walking out this way.
I'm gonna follow.
I'm gonna
I will definitely follow with
this dexterous man.
trying to
Hack kinda-
keep my passive perception of 21 at the front of the group. if I
Hat
can.
kind of follows behind you guys as you guys begin walking that way. Okay, we will go this way.
Broken
You guys
wall,
enter into a
staircase.
doorway. There's a staircase that leads up to a door, and then there's a door off to your left. Both of them are closed, and then there's a broken wall in front of you.
Does it do these breaks in the wall appear to have been like were they like chiseled away? Does it appear to be like broken through by something or
You kind of examine them, and it looks like something like blasted them.
Okay. Okay.
It was long ago though. Like
Yeah.
it looks like it happened forever ago. You're not sure exactly what would have done it, but something with force, you know, broke those walls.
Mhm. Could I could I place my hand against this wall here and do my stone cutting again? Just this like
Yeah.
different brick. See if glean anything from that. Don't get to use this very much. Nice. 26.
26. These are more cobalt structures, and it tells you the history, right? And then is there any other details that it gives you?
Yeah, it says related to the origin of stonework. So
Cool.
just a history check based on the origin of stonework.
Right. This is more work of the kobolds and other underground creatures that are similar to them. It is very, 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 very old. Older even than the stuff the dwarfs made above. It seems
Mhm.
like it could have been here from the beginning of time even. It seems extremely old and ancient.
Oh shit. Okay. I'm sure Heck can corroborate, but based on what I know, this stone is whoever built this. I mean, this has been here for hundreds, perhaps thousands of years, boys.
Yes, a long time.
Seems to be the work of kobolds.
Yes.
But there are some aspects of it that are different. Like it may have not just been them.
Yes. This is the Black Hollow.
This is the Black Hollow.
Yes, the real Black Hollow.
By your words, this place is mythical.
Oh yes.
You said the guardians or the people of this place were evil-minded dragonborns? Kobolds?
Oh yes. I'm sure they're around.
Right. Alright, lads. 3 options again.
Right. Well, back this way.
I can't see shit, so someone lead the way.
And is this like a wooden door in front of us? Or
Yeah,
is
it's a wooden
stone?
door. It is a wooden door.
Try to do a quick check, see if there's anything odd or unusual about it. Might
Okay.
be trapped.
Yeah, make a perception check.
14.
14. It appears to be a wooden door, but you listen closely and you hear kind of a very, 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 very faint hum coming from the other side somewhere.
Like
Yeah, not like a humming like a tune, but like kind of like a, just like a
like a mechanical hum.
yes,
Like a droning low frequency.
Yes, there you go. That's a better
Yeah.
term.
That's certainly odd, and I'll try to just slowly open the door.
All right, you begin opening the door. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw. What you see is as you open the door, instead of like a room, you see a black void with your face reflected in it. A mass of impenetrable darkness swirling in shades of onyx, shadow, and pitch. The moment you make eye contact with yourself, you see your reflection start to shift. And so make that wisdom saving throw for me.
Is that just the person who opened the door or anyone who
Yep.
could see in?
That's just Ochitai.
Okay.
And I'm assuming a minute's up, so bless is over.
Yeah, I just checked it.
What did you get, sorry?
Already? A 7.
Oh,
You
fuck
got a
me.
7. All right. Ochitai, what's your greatest fear?
Oh, fuck. Not having enough paper to make your maps.
Seeing Tiamat destroy the temple that I'm from. Death of friends that I've got with me.
You see exactly that. The temple being destroyed, and you see Madresh being like eviscerated by Tiamat before you, and it is extremely believable.
Ojitai just immediately like goes to his knees, grabs his head, and is just
And you also you become afraid of that direction, by the way. So that direction no longer seems appealing to you. If that wasn't
afraid
made
of, like the cardinal direction, or like that
like
particular route.
that door, that route.
Okay. Yeah.
You also take 23 psychic damage.
Oof.
Is the door open?
The door's open. Ojitai, what do you do?
Honestly, seeing that, I'd probably just be frozen in place.
Okay. You guys see Ojitai kind of stuck, seemingly, and just kind of weird, like he's like groveling to himself and moaning.
Ojtai, you alright?
There is not a response.
Which I hear. Let's bring him away from the door. Get him away from the door, and then let's
First
Shut
aid
up.
1, 2, and 3 activate.
pull him back from
Okay.
the door. Let's try to pull him back like over here. I'd say
Yeah.
Cool.
get him out of the
No.
sight of that door.
You guys begin pulling Ojutai away. Rango, you're now looking at the door where Ojutai was.
Yes.
I need you to make a wisdom saving throw as you see your reflection start to appear in this black void
Okay.
before you.
Okay. 15.
What is your greatest fear, Rango?
Me.
Oh no.
Okay.
I figured that I would have been looking the second that he opened the door, anyways. So
Yeah, but he was kind of in the way.
Blocking it,
You-
okay.
Now you see the entire void.
okay.
You see your reflection. And it begins transforming into what?
Probably just the death of friends and family.
Cool. You see before you have failed to stop Tiamat, and you see that all of your friends that are here with you have died. They've perished in this battle to stop Tiamat. And then you see Tiamat flying away, and you see that she begins ravaging all the earth, including the home of your parents and your family. And you see your parents being slaughtered, your family being slaughtered, and all your people, and everyone that you've ever known and cared for is destroyed. Without any hope of bringing them back, Mammon can't fix this. And you take 26 psychic damage. And you are struck with fear, specifically fear of going through that door.
Got it. Yeah. I start to nearly hyperventilate, and I'm like gripping this wall next to me, and
Yeah.
I'm frozen in fear.
Fuck. Okay,
I'm gonna
stay.
go grab him as well.
Okay. Yeah. Grab him.
And pull him away.
What's
Whatever you do, Cornet, come over here.
uh-huh.
Be careful with the door. Don't look.
Oh, okay.
What is Hack laughing? I bet he's fucking laughing.
Hack's just kind of looking at all of you guys.
Does he look at the door at all?
No.
Yeah. Okay.
What
I
does-
think I
what
think I
does
have something to
Cornet
help. I do think I have something to help. I don't
What
think
does
I've
Ojtai
ever
react
cast the spell.
Once they get me away from actually looking at the door.
Once you get away from looking at the door, you realize that it was like some magical effect on you. You're not like paralyzed with fear, but I mean you're definitely afraid of going in that direction.
Okay.
I'm
Like to the
Alright,
point
cool.
where
Dude, I
like,
should have had
they
advantage.
pretty much can't convince you. Like let's say that like that was an enemy, like you had the frightened, condition against
Right.
that. Like you're not going near it. Nothing can
Okay.
convince you otherwise.
As soon as they get me away from it, I'm just yell out, "Close the fucking door, or someone else gets in it."
All right. I'm gonna cast Calm Emotions on Rango and Ojutai.
You're no longer afraid. But I mean, you still understand
Yeah.
what just happened.
Oh,
Right.
fuck.
It's all right.
That.
It's all right. It's all right. It's not real. I know y'all know that, but the effects, I'm sure, linger. It's not real.
What did you guys see?
I just shake my head at Hack.
If I've any insight, I'm guessing you all saw what you're most afraid of. Yeah.
Know exactly what's going to happen if we
Fail.
aren't successful.
What might that be?
on a planar scale.
I saw something just like that in my first door.
Oh gosh. Do
Oh.
you mind if I step away for a couple minutes?
Yeah, you're good.
All right, thank
I'll just give Hack kind of a side eye, like, would have been great to know before we looked through.
Oh, well, that's kind of hard. the Black Void's always changing.
Heck, is
Always
there
changing.
anything worthwhile beyond any of these doors in here?
Oh, I don't know.
Does the Black Void always make that humming sound?
Sometimes. Sometimes the humming sound is something else.
Meaning?
Oh, I don't know.
Well, let's carry
Meaning
on.
whatever makes that sound is probably best to be avoided.
My first time in the Black Void, I learned opening every door is not the best option.
Alright, no more opening doors.
Oh, don't look in the eye.
You said there was a hum, Ojitai.
I heard it just outside the door.
Okay.
Alright.
I'm
Alright.
gonna... Good.
I didn't hear any hum. But I don't want to see my worst fear either. So I'm going to take your word for it.
Gonna fly Chuchi over to this door
Okay.
and have him just be on the outside of it. And then I'm gonna hear through his senses as they're humming behind that one.
Roll perception.
$17.
17. Yes, the humming is present, and it doesn't sound like it's coming from the other side of the door. It sounds like it's coming from the door.
Okay. Then I'll come back to myself, recall Chuchi. You're like, yeah, it's on that one too. Guess we go, move dead ahead,
Broken wall then.
unless Serge could dispel magic.
Serge? Oh god, we lost him.
No, not another one.
He didn't even look in the door. He's frozen with fear.
Hey, on another note, I do have to leave in like 10 minutes.
Oh,
That's a good
well,
stopping point.
yeah.
for-
In that case, yeah, we could definitely. Sheesh.
Something unexpected came up, so gotta head
All
out.
good. It's the holiday stuff happens.
There's a lot of it right now.
And this
Yeah.
seems like a labyrinth that could use an entire session for exploring.
Oh, maybe.
I like he's been able to update and move this around for the last 3 months.
Yeah.
Figure
So-
out exactly how he's going to torture us.
How you feeling now that everybody's caught up to date with everything?
Don't show us a black book that says traps, puzzles, and dungeons with a skull on it.
What book? It's
Don't subtle
have that.
flex that. That's fucked up.
what I had my Glory of Giants book here. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh wait,
A
hold on.
fucking black book.
You mean
that
my
is
Airman
fucked.
Knowledge and Supplement book? My bad. I had that book out. My bad. It was that book.
God damn it.
Crazy.
We're all gonna die.
Mm-hmm.
Everything's fine.
So how does everybody feel that everything's all caught up and knowledge has been passed?
Oh, wait, dude. If we've got 10 minutes, we've got something to show Lucas.
Oh no,
Is it a clip?
I don't know if I want to be here for that. Because I haven't. I
You
just.
don't want to see your own work?
Oh no, I don't. Nope. Most of the time I don't. Most of the
Oh,
time.
is it the singing?
It's the fucking
Oh.
tune, dude. It's the show tunes, baby.
I'm gonna have to walk away.
Wait, can you put it in the sync too?
I'm gonna throw it. I'll stream it.
Okay.
Like in Discord, I'll stream it.
Oh.
I'm about to stream a stream. It's gonna be crazy, dude.
Blech.
Uh,
I hate
where
it.
was it? Quick. Was it this one? It was this one. It was this one. I believe it was this one. Start sharing this, that,
Oh.
here, there.
Rango, that
Streamception.
shouldn't hurt.
Okay. So now we gotta find
There was something else.
where this. Oh, yep, there it is.
I look just like. Oh, I don't want to hear it. My ears are gonna bleed.
I kind of want to wait for fucking Scotty to get back,
Let Scotty hear it again.
but
Yeah, I can
Cool.
wait.
okay,
I have a like a soft 10 minutes, but I do have to get going sooner or later.
okay.
Yeah.
So
So how do you feel now that you kind of all the IO information and all that stuff and
I obviously have questions,
yeah.
but
So do we.
I guess we'll see where it goes.
Uh-huh. Rising up from the
I'm kind of just taking it through Gengu's eyes and what he perceives it as.
Yeah.
He's pretty ignorant of the whole fact, and he's like oblivious of the signs and everything. I
Yeah,
thought for sure we were gonna need all 5 of us to stand on all the letters,
No.
and
Nope.
I was gonna have to Misty step to the middle.
No. The big thing of that puzzle was the puzzle, the letters. I knew it was gonna be kind of easy, but the big thing was you guys figuring out like that you somehow you had to get all of them to be able to press down and lift back up. And so I knew that some of you guys had magic and other abilities, and obviously Odatai can jump a fucking metric mile if he wants to. So I was like, well, they're gonna either figure this out or the timer's gonna run out, and then you all are gonna see what happens when the timer runs out.
Oh no.
But you guys figured it out. You guys are smart. Yeah, about the 3 months of like torturing you guys. I didn't make 3 months of torturing you guys, but I did spend 3 months creating a labyrinth.
Hell yeah.
So
And it's not even like 3 months of making it, it's 3 months like polishing it.
yeah, so ye be warned.
Ye be warned.
This book that doesn't exist, I did not read through and look at a bunch of stuff and utilize some stuff in that book that doesn't exist. That's all I'm gonna say.
All we gotta do is hang right, boys. Just hang right.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Sorry, Rango and Ojitai, for being completely out of the loop for my dream sequences.
Oh, I'm sure they'll learn eventually.
I'm getting, yeah, Rue is getting context information. Ojitai didn't know what the fuck any of that would be.
Okay. Well, no one saw it but me in my own head, so.
Right.
But yeah.
Yeah, you've left plenty of breadcrumbs.
You keep
Trying.
sleeping in, and Rango's gonna keep bringing the fucking waves, buddy.
Bro, if only you knew what the waves were.
Did not the waves.
Wave.
Not the
It was a great detail.
waves.
Hmm?
So that was a great detail.
I mean, it was so. I was gonna go through that sequence anyway, and then he started kicking me. I was like, all right, perfect catalyst.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah, it's like
So.
the inception. This is the kicker or whatever they call it.
exactly.
The fall. This is what wakes you up.
And then bringing in the green fog over the water.
Yeah.
That was nice. Did anyone catch on to me holding a hammer in my dream?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So,
Intentional.
well, I guess I can't say that. Never mind.
No, you go ahead.
No, I actually can't.
And
Did you say it to me?
I could say it to you.
You could message it to me.
It's a lot to type. It's easier
Okay.
to talk about. Maybe another time.
Okay.
Dude, I might have to. I'm finna update some pictures
Uh-oh.
on the stream.
Uh-oh.
That one's spooky.
Yeah, that is creepy. That's like I've always voiced Mammon as this kind of lackadaisy, sarcastic asshole, and then that picture got made, and I was like, would his voice sound like that?
Totally.
Yes, it would.
It's
really that snake that's talking to you.
Drew, you've already
It's
picked.
not
Which
even-
one did you? Was it this one?
His mouth just stays
Is
open
this the
like
one
that
that you
all the
like
time.
Yeah.
best of Ojutai?
I think that's the one I.
That one's
on here.
dope as fuck.
Yeah, that was really fucking.
No, there was a different one because he's looking to the left in the one I grabbed.
This one?
Mm,
I think those are the only two that I'm seeing.
That's the one I got.
So would you rather this than what's currently like on the stream?
And I like both of them. Both of them are just different vibes.
Okay.
I'm fine with what's on the stream currently.
Okay.
That's what I have is my character thing on D&D Beyond.
Lucas, do you want Gingu's updated? Or do you
I
want it
can't
sitting
get
the
it
same?
with Gengu.
Dude,
I mean, maybe the one that I just
The
did.
recent ones were pretty
Yeah, let me
good.
see if I can.
I can throw this in here. I read through and I think I'm good. But this is like, let me double read just to make sure there's nothing. But this is like the IO lore and all that kind of stuff that happened. Now that everybody is kind of informed, I can throw this in here. That way, you guys can reference it pretty quickly if you need to.
It'll just be a headshot. So,
Yeah, that's fine.
Ryan, do you want a new DM picture, dude?
Dude, hold on, I got you.
Yeah, his DM picture is just
Dude, wait,
headshot of
this.
Mammon right here.
I'll make this the DM picture.
Oh, Mr. Piss. It's me, Mr. Piss. The Andrew Tate of Valley Station.
God damn it.
Mr. Meth.
Wonder which one.
I had a turtleneck and I was like, I'm gonna put this on, and I put it on and I was like, I feel like Andrew Tate with this on, and I was like, I gotta take some sort of really douchey looking picture, and so we did that.
And Mr. Piss was born.
Mr. Piss was born.
Dude, these fucking Saoirse
Here-
pictures.
Here you go.
Saoirse
Yo,
one's
that is
great.
so high res. What the fuck? You can see
Yeah, the
the
details on that.
individual fucking strands
Look
of
at his arm hair.
arm hair. Yeah.
Arm hairs, yeah. That's. You can
That's
see
crazy.
the fuzz on the cloak. Like that is
Bro, a
so
computer
good.
crafted this from words.
Yeah.
Dude, imagine. What do you think? Like
Yeah, it's gonna get
somebody
fucked.
like Michelangelo or something. Like if he saw this shit, if like you could just be like, hey,
You'd
yo,
probably
Mike.
be like, "What the hell is this machine that's doing this?"
Yeah.
And how do I master this?
I was about to say, yeah. What do you think he would create with just words? Like, dude, it'd be crazy.
There's no talent.
There's no talent. Sistine Chapel? No, it's crazy. This man's creating like fucking, I don't know, that on 15 times the detail.
Dude, I've been there. Much smaller than I thought it was.
Really?
Hell yeah.
Really?
It's like no larger than a standard church room, or like.
Huh.
You'd think it'd be like a cathedral,
Yeah.
pillars and all sorts of stuff. Nah,
Dang.
it maybe fit like 150 people in there.
I'm relegating Michelangelo out of my top 100 people of all time.
Now, the
Can't
painting
see this.
is intricate and huge, but the room is not that.
Yeah.
right, yeah,
God
run
damn
the
it.
clip. I've got a.
All right. Run the clip, Jamie.
Oh no!
Jamie, run the clip.
Don't run it.
All right, here we go. The voices are gonna get confusing here if we're not careful. So.
Rising up from the ground, ever so slowly.
I don't have audio.
I think that's on your end.
Yeah, I can hear it.
Okay,
'Cause
yeah,
I'm
it is on
cringing.
mine. Got it.
Rising up from the ground,
We're in the woods, basically below where the ship was.
Okay.
ever so slowly.
Is this fucking Orcus's
A very
band?
devilish-looking individual with long horns, and here is a image for you fine folk.
I mean,
If I can get in there. Copy image. Cool. You see his horns start first, and then you see the flames coming out of his eyes and his mouth. As it begins rising up closer, gets to his waist, he stands about 12 feet tall. He stands with his arms crossed and a smile on his face as he looks across every one of you. As his waist finally reaches to the surface of the ground and it keeps rising, you see on either side of them a few imps, a few tieflings, some with brass instruments, some with drums, some with a lute, a guitar of some sort. He looks past everybody and looks around at everybody and begins smiling. Why is the playlist full? Hold on, Cole. I'm trying to put something in there.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, you're good. You're good. You're good. You're good, Chief.
Dude, please let us just be Tenacious D right now. Like,
All right, you can skip or go to whatever's next. Some music starts to come up from the individuals holding the instruments. He begins slowly uncrossing his arms as he looks towards all of you. Oh, no. Yeah, baby, he's here. Welcome to me. Who am I, you may ask? Well. I'll have to tell you. I'm the absolutely evil messenger, the eloquently horrible individual, the hellish assassin, the volatile wordsmith, the only fiend with a band, the opposition to good, the opponent of nice things, the wrecking ball of peace, the exuberant hellhound, the flame that burns in your nightmares, the pleasant sound of death and despair, the one you wish not to see, and the last one you shall ever hear. I am the unloved. I am the unwanted. I am the one with nothing to lose. The conductor of pure evil. The one who creeps, the one who makes you weep, the one who understands no verbal pain or physical pain. I am the emissary. The emissary of who, you may ask? Well, let me tell you. I am the emissary of the Reaper of Souls, the 3-time Blood Bowl champion, the Lima Spawn Killer, the one who makes you shiver, the one who makes you quiver in fear. Not just anyone, my dear, no, but the ultimate devil. Warrior fiend of the 9 hells, the positively, the most powerful, most evil, most unpleasant, one of hell's most famous residents, the most enraged and certainly not engaged, the one, the only, Orcus himself. Victor, you out of tune. Victor, we talked about the. You were supposed to be in tune. And you. Oh, I hate
Yep.
it.
Dude, what a mouthful.
I spent about 3 hours to 4 hours just trying to like find synonyms with like evil and death and hatred,
That's
and
awesome.
smash as many of them in there to just see how long I could go.
I mean, that was great.
That was
That was epic.
quickly followed up by Sersh outing your ass.
Yeah.
Wonder if I can find that real quick.
He made a comment of just like, yeah, we're you know, Kingu's he's not here. He fucked off to the Fae. And then immediately like, oh god, what have I done?
Dude, Cole, something in my thing, something in my whatever I just put in here is banned
It doesn't
by
look
the
like.
server.
Does it look phallic in nature?
It is text.
It's text.
It's text. There's nothing in here that would warrant this. Here, I'll send it to you in a message because maybe you can post it. But it's literally the lore of like the dragons and Io and all that stuff.
Is it
Since all
because
that's
it's
kinda
too?
out.
Is it because it's too
Wrong
long?
person I sent that to.
You
Maybe.
sent that to me. Nice.
Cool. Well, now you have it. I mean, everybody can have it. It's like it was supposed to be a public domain.
It's. I imagine it's because it's too long. Maybe. Yeah.
Maybe. What the heck, dude? Fix your server, Cole.
Ayo.
There you go.
Evis.
And everything's quiet again.
Yeah.
It's shit.
We're good.
There.
2 dragon elders and now an started to clump.
Time this last minute for
Tuba
yes.
video.
Yeah.
That,
Oh, that was just the end. Okay, so he outed you at the beginning of the next session, I think.
Fantastic.
Yeah. It was less so him like upset and more so Scotty slipped. Yeah.
Yeah,
You just
And then
Scotty
we just
just
went
like
with it.
immediately said that. He was just, why did I say that?
Yeah. I was like, so where is he? Where's the big green metal?
Well, he's in the Feywild.
Yeah, he's not here. He's in the Feywild. He's like, oh,
Oh, fuck.
I did all this for nothing. And then he's like, I will see you again someday. And like, lead them out like the.
You should have busted out the same exact speech in our campaign again.
thought about it, and I was like, dude, I don't know if I can.
That would have been fucking hilarious for like me,
would've
Drew, and
been.
Scotty.
It would have
Oh, yeah.
been. It would have been, but I was like, dude, I gotta redo that whole thing.
He'll come back again.
Oh yeah, yeah. Orca's still around. See, that was the emissary, Harold.
Yeah, yeah. That's funny.
God
Hell yeah. Well, tell Scotty I'm sorry I had to leave him, but
Kiss the stream goodbye, fellas.
All good.
adios, everybody.
Nighty night.
Night.